Hey everybody, what is up? How's it going? Good evening, good evening. Welcome. How are you? Thanks for coming by. Hey Melissa, what's up? Hi Donna. Christoph, what is up? Thanks for coming. Hey Night Drive, how you doing? What is up, Tawny? Casey? Did you guys have a good weekend? How's everything going in your lives? What's happening? Happy retrograde. It is officially Mercury retrograde. We got a new moon in Leo happening, 7 planets visible in the sky. And here's the weird stuff. Hey Ralph, Anime, what up? Thanks for coming. I missed you. Spinny hugs. What's up? But here's the wild part. I've been watching, you know how all of a sudden out of nowhere Archer's gotten into quantum physics? So I've been watching the Schumann resonance scale, and it's quiet right now. It's another one of those things that happened around July 7th when the Earth when God unplugged us and plugged us back in. So I'm waiting to see something spike or a big whiteout on the scale. I got a feeling something's going to happen overnight or tied to the new moon in Leo that gives us a slight course correction during Mercury retrograde. Okay, so there might be like a bit of a calm in the ocean and then a feeling of an anxiety approaching. Okay, like a approaching panic attack. But hang tight, it's just the world catching up. What's up, Corianne? Oh, thank you, girl. Spinny hugs. Appreciate you. Four Hoof Prince. Hi, what up? Hugs emojis, hearts emojis too. Aries man, Lucas, what up? I'm as free. I'm going to, you know how everybody was asking about a coffee and cards in the evening? I had some people asking about that. I'm going to do tomorrow's in the evening. We'll do one, I think at 7 p.m. Eastern time. I'll do a cards and coffee, but I'll post it up when I do Aries, Taurus, and Gemini's postings too. I'll add the cards and coffee so we can do, there's no time that's not the right time for coffee, so we can do coffee in the evening, right? 10 gallons, please. Balladela, what up, Groove? How you doing? Hey, Michelle, my belle. What up, Sharon? Welcome, guys. Okay, we are going to do the week ahead for you and them, thoughts and feelings and emotions on both sides. Tap in and see what's up from Aries to Pisces for the 22nd up until, what's the next one? Probably the 28th. I'll get back to Mondays next week. So we'll do the week ahead, both sides of the fence. Okay, every message that comes out, I'm going to convey it across because when you're with me, you're protected because I'm a ride or die. Kit's my spiritual chariot. Buddha squirrel's my spirit animal. So you're covered, all right? I'm not eating Chinese chicken salad, and I'm here for you. But thanks for being here, too. And if you're new here, hola, my name's Archer. Nice to meet you. ¿Cómo está? I don't speak Spanish. So what's up? Thanks for subscribing. And if you would like to subscribe, come and help yourself. I do live readings with an all signs on Mondays, and then the rest of the readings for the week. And then our weekend bonuses are like pick a cards, spirit channeling. I did get a request. I got a request from an awesome little lovable Libra about channeling. Like, remember we did this channeling session with the people on the Titanic? I got a suggestion to channel the Beatles, John and George, Stu Sutcliffe, Paul, maybe, we don't know for sure, right? Abbey Road, anyways, number 9. But so maybe we'll do that as something kind of cool and fun to have like a weekend hangout or something. It'll be like sleepovers or something back when we were kids. Hey, Tony, what up, y'all? How's it going? What's up, Lioness? Hi, what's up? I've been on a salute mode lately. Thank you to everybody serving, but I've been in that mode lately, so it's cool. All right, so totally Mac. Hey, Sandra. Yeah, definitely. Definitely rest and condolences to Ozzy Osbourne's family. I saw that, totally. Oh, Julie, there's a link. If you go links in my bio, I'll take over to the YouTube channel. Back in April, I did a spirit box session. We channeled the passengers and the crew of the Titanic during the sinking. And I had a request, Julie, to do one with the Beatles next. So I think we're going to do that. But if you want to check out the Titanic one, it's in the playlist. If you go over to the link tree, there's a direct link that'll take you right to the Titanic stream. Totally. Hey, Rohama. What up, darling? Casey, what's going down? Thanks for coming by, guys. Share the live. Share it with that one person you want to see happy, healthy, and healed. Hey, Sarah. What up, girl? Spinny hugs. All right. Invite everybody to get here because the Mod Squad is still working to get us up to 70,000 subscribers for Angel number 727 on July 27th. So there's still a week. Subscribe, be a part of the fam, and hang out with us. It's a cool vibe here, and there's always room at this table, so make it crowded, all right? But, okay, I do, Cora. I do personals, yeah. And actually, I'm getting ready to launch a scheduling app, a scheduling software. So going forward, you won't have to wait for me to send replies back to personal reading requests via email. You will be able, going forward, coming into August, you will simply click the link that's going to be in the link tree and in the description of all the videos and the pinned comments. It'll take you to the appointment book. You get to see my calendar. You pick the date, the time, the type of reading you want, make your payment. It sends you the Zoom link for the Zoom readings. It sends me the notifications, and then it even sends me the notifications if you choose the YouTube video. And that way I can reach out to get your questions, your details. And remember, the more that you give me that you know, the deeper into the unknown I can go. All right. I like long emails. It's cool. But yeah, launching in August, we are going to have scheduling software. It's going to be so awesome. And you don't have to wait for my crazy self. It's going to be cool. But at the moment, if you want to book a personal reading until everything finishes and launches, just email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. Okay. And like I was mentioning, I offer Zoom readings where it's live with me. I offer the YouTube private videos. Even if you pick YouTube, you get a private video of it afterwards too, so you can review it. But it's cool. So at the moment, email me and get ready in August, because you'll just be clicking and tapping a few things to make it happen. All right. But it's cool. And the Archer Astrology link tree right here, pinned in my comment here on TikTok and everything. And this QR code, if you scan that, it takes you to the Archer Astrology link tree, and that'll take you to all the playlists, the original song I've released, I Miss You, that's there too. Pick a cards. There's interviews with a couple of Tennessee papers and magazines you can check out, the history of me, the history of tarot, merchandise if you want to get a little Archer Astrology sticker. But check it all out. There's a lot of cool stuff in the link tree. It's just a scan away or a click away on TikTok. Okay. And thank you all for being here too, taking time out of your day and your life to let me hang out with you guys. It's cool. Okay. Let's see what we got going. You ready, Mac? You ready, Melissa? You ready, everybody? Let's do it to it. Mama T, what's up, Mom? Thank you for, the whole birth in me. It was cool. We love you for it. Thank you. Shout out to Mama T. All right. But okay, let's roll on. We're going to do Aries Pisces. We're going to just go back to usual order. And in case you haven't noticed that everybody feels a little different, or maybe a little more positive, a little less emotional today, it is now Leo season officially. So happy birthday, Leo. All right. We've made it through the emotions of Cancer season, and we are now into the fire of Leo season. So it's going to get fun. All right. Spinny hugs back to number one. Hey, Madden, what up? All right, Lindsay. So let's do it to it. Let me grab a little title card here, and let's read some cards. All right. Pop. Perfect. All right. Going to have my sunrise sunset. Mad props to Tropical Smoothie Cafe for naming a smoothie after Caitlin Petty's song. Check out her stuff. She's in the link tree too if you want to hear all the awesome, cool songs I post with all my posts and my shorts and stuff. They're hers. She wrote them. She's awesome like that. Check her out. You'll like her. And she goes live on TikTok like whenever she wants all the time. She's cool like that. So anyhow, all right, let's dig in. Here we go. All right, all messages covered. We got everything out of the gates. We're good to go. Let's read cards. Okay, I'll see y'all on the other side. I'm going to go into the zone, start channeling. All right, let's go for it. We are going to do Aries to Pisces. Aries, I'm going to kick you off. Let's bring Light Seers out of retirement for a minuto. All right, let's do Aries at 8:08. Here we go. What up, Aries? How you doing? Thanks for being here. All right, let's tap in and tune into Aries energy, whatever we got. And please subscribe and hang out because your individual collective reading is coming up tomorrow. All right. What do we got for Aries? Thoughts, feelings, and emotions. Both sides of the fence. Give me everything. Hold on a second. I want this. Hold on. Let me make sure this is set right. We good? Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. I thought the images were mirrored. Wait a second. I want to test. Hold on. Two of Cups. Okay, cool. TikTok. Two of Cups. Awesome. Nothing's backwards. All right, let's roll. Aries, you know what? Let's leave the timestamp. It's cool. I don't mind. Let's roll. All right, here we go. Yep, my channel, my choice. That's cool. It's actually the channel's here for you guys because otherwise I'd really, really bored here reading cards by myself. This channel's here for you guys. That's why check out the community post. You can make your own community posts. It's like Archer Astrology here is now your own Facebook. You guys can post, interact, and comment. Have a good time. All right, you're all invited to use the community section now. All right, let's see. Aries. What we got for Aries? All right, give me two shuffles. Let's do this. I just heard plot twist. Nice. Okay, let's go for it. Here we go. Two shuffles, Aries. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the amazingly awesome Aries. Here we go. Oh, plot twist indeed. Page of Pentacles on the Page of Swords into the King of Pentacles. Oh, mature communication with the Hierophant to confirm that. The Two of Wands. They're acting like they did in Three of Wands. Make a choice, but the overall energy shows a decision being made this week. Okay, let's go for it. Hold on. Virgo Moon. I got to have all this stuff straight. There we go. Okay. 7 cards. The Star card, oh, they're totally focused on you. And the World card, they're ending and finishing a cycle that you've waited a long time for them to get through with that Hanged Man. 5 of Cups on the Lovers. Man, they feel bad about a choice that they made. Because remember originally that the Lovers card was called the Choice way back in the day in the beginning of tarot? That even tells me that, because remember, it's not just our choice, it's major arcana, Aries. So this is something that we don't have control over. No matter how much we like it, we can't stop Mercury from retrograding. And I think Mercury retrograde is where this person is kind of thinking like they made the wrong choice. I don't want to go deep down like the regret, but they're contemplating. They're like, why am I feeling some type of way? Sun card, because Aries makes me happy. 5 of Swords, and then they stress out about it. See, you've waited a long time for them to make it through the 5 stages of grief, so they were ready to go forward into this one because you're all in. You were all in from the minute you met them. But they do have a little bit of a resting 5 of Swords face, don't they? My nose is itching. The nose knows. Nice. Okay. So it's like just when you're done and over this and on your way, then they're wanting to figure out where this can go. And it leaves you feeling a little confused. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, air sign energy comes out. Okay. Strong Gemini, though. The Lovers card's anchoring the reading. But remember, even though it's originally called the Choice, it's not just about you or your person's free will choices. It's about the choice that your soul set with God, the intentions that God's been lining your guys' footsteps up on the path to get you to this moment with the World card, to close a cycle that you've waited a long time to have close out. Could be dealing with an Aquarius, Pisces, cusper for some of you guys. But you did something that kind of surprised them or took them by shock a bit. It's like they never thought they'd have these feelings for you. They're straight up telling me, Archer, when I first met Aries, I thought it was going to be just fun, maybe met for a fun time. Some of you guys might have met online or live at a distance and haven't even met each other yet, even though you're still looking at the same sun because it's Leo season. This week ahead is telling me that it's like, whatever it is, they never thought they'd have these types of feelings for you, right? There could be a date night coming up for some of you guys, or some way that God's kind of lining some stuff up with the Lovers card for a meetup. Because the Page of Pentacles, that's communication. Granted, a little casual type, because see, she's not exactly wearing her date night outfit, but maybe for this chick she is. Some of you guys, either you or your person might be into fitness, and this is your look. Everybody gets their own look, you know what I mean? All right? Page of Swords. They haven't gotten you off their mind. They learned a lot of lessons from you. Queen of Wands to the Devil, into the Knight of Cups. So it's a little bit of their fears, or just, it's nervousness. They're a little nervous about this because of what they've been through before. Okay, especially when they don't have, like, they didn't have feelings at first and they started developing them. Okay, so it's becoming more and more of, like, you almost fear your intuition might be off about them. Somebody here might be born on the 17th, the 12th, or the 21st, maybe even the 19th. Maybe now it's becoming more that maybe you're doubting yourself, or like you can't trust yourself, your intuition. You're like, maybe I'm off on this one, or like it's too good to be true, or Archer, it's not going to happen. But I'm feeling like they're nervous on approaching you because the Knight of Cups, I got the Freddie Prinze Jr. card hanging out. Okay, I mean, he got a nice little thing of roses. That's cool, you know. So there's an offer in the ethers. They've just got a big fear of rejection. That's what's making them scared to like approach or go like all in. You know what I mean? Hey, Red Delilah, what up? Thanks for the follow. Spinny hugs. Let me pull a couple cards on the Devil because we knew Toby would show up, and it's really early in the all signs for this. Capricorn energy, Pisces is here, Leo. Still, yeah, there's strong Gemini hanging out here. World card kind of says any sign or element or placement within their birth chart. And somebody's born on either the 5th, the 15th, or the 25th. Ooh, the Magician. I like seeing that. I got good vibes off that Magician card. So Gemini and Leo are starting to hit. Strong Leo with the Strength card of the Knight of Pentacles, King of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. They're getting ready to exercise free will. The Wheel of Fortune is free will. They've been stuck in a spot. They're in a roundabout right now trying to make a choice or decision. And they're like, what if I reach out and Aries rejects me? Aries has just cause. Aries got good reason to reject me, Archer. So I'm just a little nervous about it. It's, you know what? There's too much going on in both of your lives right now. Even if it's, I mean, like straight up like Scotch tape and baling wires, just keeping things moving, keeping things going. Hey, Becca. Becca, you got a deck coming to you. You got a deck. Heads up. What's your mailbox? Virgo and Aries energy on this. The Devil card and the Magician card are the ones that are still stumping me a bit. Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Ooh, okay. They developed stronger feelings for you faster than they thought. Capricorn Pisces energy comes out on that part. So the fear of rejection out of their side has got them overthinking things and getting them stuck. And then you're starting to think they're not interested or they don't want to fix things. For those of you, this is a past person returning. And you guys are both kind of at a stalemate mode that's resulting in a little bit of frustration on both sides. You guys can beat Toby at his own game with the Devil card, okay? They are fixated on you a little bit. The thing on this is that, like, I'm literally hearing vibes of, like, Archer, it's complicated. I got you. I think you both kind of feel that way, too. Queen of Pentacles does show that there's a way to maturely hold it together. Could be seeing a lot of repeating ones, like 1 or 111. Angel number 111 may even resonate to you. And somebody here is born on the 3rd, maybe even the 30th or the 4th. Ooh, somebody's a life path 33. 5 of Pentacles, they're, by not taking a chance, they're starting to close the door on themselves a bit, okay? Their fear of failure and their insecurities are creating quite the barrier between the two of you guys, okay? But even in the Light Seers deck, look, that your person's got the key. It's just hanging out right there. They know they can come in anytime they want. King of Wands, oh, they're finna make a move. The Knight of Swords, look at them running to their motorcycle. For some of you guys, either you or them ride a motorcycle. Because remember, this is a gender neutral reading. We've all got masculine and feminine energies. You know which one of you is the masculine and which one of you is the feminine energies, okay? Because we all embrace that stuff. Aries and Cancer energy is here. It could be another Aries for some of you guys. That Gemini and Leo is still pretty strong. But then you've got Scorpio, Pisces. Air and water seems to be pretty prevalent right now. So the energy is around the both of you, okay? That even if it's a physical long distance relationship, or even if it's just an emotionally distant one with the 3 of Wands, they're at a point that they're protecting themselves and you by staying quiet for a fear of sabotaging it. That's kind of leading them to sabotaging it. But there's a fear of missing out starting to come into their energy, okay? Aquarius energy on that. That's telling me, because of the work you've done, their lack of confidence is what that Page of Swords was talking about, that they're learning lessons from you. This person totally needed an Aries in their life. That makes sense. All right, I like that. Okay, I'm going to pop this 5 Pentacles back. I want to go out and let's go a little deeper for an outcome on it, because this is just a week ahead going on here. I think that FOMO helps out. 4 of Cups. Right into the Queen of Cups. Strong Cancer energy just popped in when you least suspected it with the 8 of Swords into the 6 of Pentacles. Yeah. It'll be that point that you've just about done giving up on this, where it's like, man, I shouldn't have told my friends that I was there, or I shouldn't have even brought this up. I know as soon as I tell somebody, I jinx everything and I mess it up. And that's when that Page of Pentacles comes back around, where they've realized that they actually do have some feelings for you. That's real love with the Queen of Cups, Cancer energy. Queen of Cups wears their heart on their sleeve, so they're getting ready to send a pretty long text or a WhatsApp or a DM. During the silence, someone is helping them. For some of you guys, the mom's involved, especially those of you that you know the mom liked you better than them, or the mom knows that, like, really nobody could put up with them like you could, right? Okay, just real talk. So the thing on this is, that's the person that's kind of helping them get through, because they weren't just fully healed from everything yet. So they're at a point where they're working through this. It's got like false start vibes on it, regardless of even if it's somebody from the past returning or just a new one that's just getting off the ground. It's got false start of like, man, I totally messed up there. You know, come on, brain, think things. But they got a good third party on their side that's kind of helping them, being like, you need to talk to Aries. And like, Aries is a good catch for you. This could work out well, you know? So I see an optimistic energy with this 10 of Cups coming in the week ahead, especially if you're born on the 10th, 20th, or the 30th, okay? So I hope that helps, Aries. I'm going to be interested to see what your weekly looks like. I've missed reading for you, okay? So subscribe, set the bell. Please like, share, and leave a comment, and interact and be part of the fam. We love you, and thank you for being here, Aries. Okay, on to Taurus. What's up, y'all? Oh, dude, Kyle. Thanks for coming in. What up? Okay, going through the Cancer energy and the dark night of the soul. Cancer needed to come through Cancer season. I see Cancer doing a lot of transformations going forward. It's cool vibes. Okay, on to Taurus. Y'all ready? And thanks for being here, guys, too. Appreciate you. Feel free to say hi down in the chat to the mod squad. They're your OGs. They're your concierge for the evening. Helps out. Hey, Kate. What up, girl? All right. Let's see. Perfect. All right. Let's see. We're going to do Taurus. Oh, we have to do Taurus at 2020. That is so cool. Let's do it. All right, Taurus. You get a new deck. So let's rock and roll with the red deck. What's up? Thanks for being here, Taurus. Ooh. That's a deck jam on the Ace of Pentacles, something not getting moving yet that you want to get moving. Okay, let's spinny hug you, because when the deck jams, that means you need a little hug. So I'm going to pick you up, spin you around. You're going to start giggling. Your hair's going to blow around like you're in a Jeep with the tops off, but Jeep hair, we don't care. It's cool, Jeep wave. If you start giggling and want another spinny hug, you come back anytime you want. All right, why did Taurus need the spinny hug? Why did Taurus need the spinny hug? Let's see what we got. Oh, wow, 106 in the chat, too. October 6th might even be a date that resonates, or angel number 106. All right, give me 2 shuffles. Let's do it, Taurus. Here we go. 1 and 2. Cool. Let's love this deck for the terrifically tenacious, triumphant Taurians. This card that's stuck to the table is the overall energy at the deck, and it's the Queen of Swords. Okay, straight up, you know this just as much as I do, Taurus. They're not coming at you just yet because it's like, come at me. They know like they're on thin ice already. That's literally what I heard off the Queen of Swords, okay? But it is Abigail the Peacemaker in the Biblical Tarot. So I am being told that in the week ahead, they come in peace, okay? Some of you might be dealing with a Vulcan or Star Trek resonates. I never watched Star Trek. Why didn't I get into movies about that stuff? I was into like technology stuff. King of Cups on the 8 of Wands. On the 6 of Cups. This is clearing some of your childhood debt, some of your generational curses that you never thought you could overcome, some black magic being done away with. Literally, you just closing a door, not even needing spell work or anything. And this allows, look at the forward momentum with the 8 of Wands on the King of Cups. For some of you guys, you or them might be active or retired military, and thank you for your service. And somebody could have a family member in a wheelchair, or you or them are. All right, but let's see where this goes. 7 cards. The 2 of Wands. Wow. The 2 of Wands is back again. Everybody in the week ahead is finally with Leo season showing up. Everybody's like, okay, I made it through the emotions. Now let's do this. 10 of Swords and the Empress. This person's coming your way. Some of you guys might have kids. Ooh, the Chariot. That literally just tied to what I just said. So I'm not even going to keep explaining on the Chariot. 10 of Swords into the Chariot shows the overcoming the thinking. Look what's back. I love this whenever I see a card pop. It always comes back. And the Ace of Pentacles is right there. So this person has either been trying to reach out or they're getting ready to. It does feel like those posts they're making online are about you. Hold on. Before we even go into anything else, I want to find out. Put that there. I was going to say give me a yes or no card, but you knew I was going to ask that, didn't you, God? That's why I love working for you. Me and God were like Mrs. Jones. We got a thing going on. Death card. Oh, wow. You know what? Yeah. Scorpio vibes. They're trying to be cool and mysterious about it. Scorpio energy, but you're like Archer. I knew they were about me. 2 of Pentacles. Oh, maybe not. They're totally about you. But it does hint towards a transformation or somebody. I literally just heard somebody growing up. So let's get a little further into this. Keep that Death card by the Ace of Pentacles. Capricorn, Scorpio vibes. So the thing on this is they've been regretting their choice. Wow, 10 of Swords. This one, there's no way around that. And the 10 of Swords, that is like some straight up regret. Autumn. What up, Autumn Moonlight? What up, future daughter, possible namesake? I still love the name Autumn. I think that's beautiful. You're named after a whole season. It's so cool. Meanwhile, back at your reading here, this is straight up 10 of Swords because you know why? 2 of Wands. Things aren't the same without you around. All right. For my female Tauruses, nobody takes care of their stuff anymore. The laundry doesn't magically get done. Nobody straightens up after them. And for my male Tauruses, all of a sudden they've got the teapot light on in their car. Teapot light. The oil light, their dashboard's lit up like a Christmas tree, and they're like, Taurus used to help with all. Like as soon as they made this choice, everything in their life started Titanicing. Okay, 7 of Swords and the 10 of Swords, and I'm not even over exaggerating on that analogy. Straight up, when they made the choice they hit the iceberg right there, boom, and you totally knew it. Because you guys getting together really pinged your intuition and led you through a dark night of the soul you could literally write a book about. Some of you guys are into writing. I could be even talking to like the next J.K. Rowling, writing from your experiences. Somebody's doing free writing possibly. Dig it. Amazon Kindle, the full card. Ooh, nice. On the Seven of Pentacles, and look who's back, that Queen of Swords. Guess who's back? Back again. Five of Pentacles on the Nine of Cups. Please forgive me for closing the door on you, Taurus. With the Two of Cups, I knew I did a wrong thing the moment I did it. The Four of Wands. This is a twin flame energy, and the Six of Wands is below that. Heads up, danger, danger. Warning, Will Robinson. We've got twin flame reunion energies. I have to issue a watch for you. Okay? I always wanted to be a meteorologist so much. I made it through a little bit of Specs Howard, and then I started a company and changed directions, and here I am. But anyways, this is cool. The conditions are right now in your area, wherever you're watching this at, for a twin flame to reunite, to have that start, that Ace of Wands spark that reignites communication, and the Seven of Pentacles with the Fool card to confirm it. Mercury retrograde coupled up with the actions of your dominant planet is what's making this happen. Oh my word. I got chills. Could be dealing with an Aries or another Taurus, Gemini and Cancer here, and I haven't even touched down into this row. But then you've got 8 swords into the 10 of swords. Look at all the swords and the energy. You guys are heavy on each other's minds. They keep replaying the whole fight in their head. But you literally got KP riding in on a white horse in the 6 of Wands. For some of you guys, that Taylor Swift song, Too Late for You and Your White Horse to Come Around, might even resonate. On this Queen of Cups, the Eight of Cups, Cancer and Pisces energy, I do feel a straight up apology. Because the Queen of Cups, if you look deeper into Tarot de Marcel meanings of the card, shows the energies of apologies and forgiveness on the Queen of Cups and unconditional love. They're developing that for you. So they've always made everything your fault too. Cancer and Pisces energy, they have a habit of overreacting, right? No one ever really showed them a real love. Everybody in their life always walked away from them or left them to fend for themselves. So they grew up, Six of Cups, in a childhood that like just bred a bit of hyper independence and ego-driven narcissism. They were neglected as a child, which then spawned into their relationships, which then led to the programming that you're experiencing, right? Gemini, Virgo energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Capricorn, Aries, Leo's here too with Aquarius, okay? Strong Cancer, Pisces on this. But the Knight of Wands, that's Joshua, the leader of faith in the biblical tarot, with the Page of Cups to Temperance, shows they're finna take action. There is a possibility, Taurus, that I might have to up your watch into a warning, depending on the barometric pressure in the areas. Whatever resonates. Somebody here might be on TV or a meteorologist or something, because that's like even deeper than usual. You awoke them, and this is them paying off their karmic debt. They're trying to balance. See how they're able to blend the cups from one to the other in perfect moderation into the Seven of Cups and the Ace of Wands. I felt that vibe that they're wanting to start something new and spark it in the week ahead. Okay, so this is cool with the energy in the skies going on here. You know how they reach out at about the same time every time on their current cycle, right? Yeah, Wheel of Fortune, Cancer, Sagittarius energy on this one. They're getting ready to exercise their free will because they've been in this Wheel of Fortune roundabout that's literally like a roundabout, which in no way is more cost effective than a 4-way stop with a traffic light, right? How are you going to get a big semi through there? Because in a 4-way stop, you can take the traffic lights down or twist them and move them out of the way. You're going to get the 53-foot semi to hop the curb, General Lee the thing, right? Somebody here works for like road commission or engineering or planning, because I always bring that up with you, Taurus, and I don't know why. That's cool. Ace of Wands. Somebody digs it or somebody is totally against it. Whatever. The thing is, your intuition is on point if you've been noticing that you're like, yeah, Archer, it's just about this time every time that stuff starts to move. Two of Cups. I got chills. That was literally a 9-volt right to the tongue. Spirit kisses. As I'm talking about that time. This is why I love tarot. Coolest job in the world. I'm gonna be doing this when I'm old and gray. I am so gonna come on here and be like, all right, Taurus, Grandpa Archer's here. I love this. Why now? Because the time is now. It's totally that scene in Spaceballs, the movie, straight up. It was like, when now? When does this happen in the movie? Now, sir. Everything that's happening now is happening now. When will then be now? Two of Cups. Soon. Judgment. Nice. Scorpio, Aries energy, and the High Priestess with the Magician and the Star card. Oh my word. Mercury retrograde's putting them through massive transformation. I love the vibes off of this. Okay, the way that their friends or family were influencing their decision had to come to an end. Judgment card. That makes total sense now. The way that everybody in the whole peanut gallery, they're just starting to think for themselves. That's why at the beginning of your reading, I heard they've grown up. Could be an age difference even for some of you guys, like actually literally grow up. But the thing on it is that things are on track for another chance with them. By the time we do your live reading, Taurus, I might have to upgrade your watch to a warning. So now I cannot wait to do your live collective reading. Oh my gosh, cool. All right, Taurus, could be dealing with a Cancer or another Taurus. You got Virgo and Gemini, Leo and Aquarius. Pisces is here with Capricorn, Aries, Cancer. Wow, strong Cancer. Whoa, strong Cancer, strong Aries, and Gemini and Virgo. Doesn't have to be yours or their sun sign, but it's definitely the part of your guys' charts activating when I tap into the connection. Okay? So I hope that helps, Taurus. I cannot wait to do your collective. I want to know more about this person big time. So I will see you back here. All right, we're going to do your live collective tomorrow. So I love you, and we're all over this, okay? I'm on this for you. All right, so I hope it helps, and definitely keep us posted. All right, like, share, comment, subscribe, etc. And thanks for being part of the fam. All right, Taurus, love you. Remember, too, if you don't want to post your business in the comments, just leave an emoji. God totally knows what you're thinking when you type it. That's what counts. And then I still know to work and manifest for you. I don't need to know the details, okay? Unless you want to share them. It's the comment section's there for you. Do what you want to do, all right? Okay, Soul to Chill, Spinny Hugs. What up, Boop? How you doing, girl? Hi, honey. What's up, Dreaming with Tess? Ryan, what up? How's it going? All right, Gemini, y'all ready for this? Let's do it. All right, on to Gemini. Janet, what up, girl? What's up, Janet? Dark Water, what's up? Thanks for coming by. What's up, Exvera? And apologies for anybody whose name I don't pronounce right. This is driving me nuts. The weight of this shirt is messing with me. Hold on. Get in my way. There. Okay. Better. Perfect. Okay, now we can do Gemini. All right, let's see what's up. It's hot in Metro Detroit. I was just busy working and chilling. All right, let's see. Cool. All right, on to Gemini. Let's do it to it. Gemini, let's use the shadow deck. Because Gemini, this is why I like reading for you. In Gemini, you're going to be at 3224. But Gemini, this is why I love reading for you, because I never have to rainbow unicorn it with y'all. You're like Archer, you keep it real, I can take it. So instead of just doing a standard intuitive pull, I have asked God with the Shadow Biblical Tarot, this is what I use instead of a straight on intuitive pull, I literally go, God, I need Gemini and their person's blueprints. Give me their energetical blueprints, please, so we can do it. All right, so we're going to get real deep. So let's go for it, Gemini. How you doing, by the way? Thanks for being here, too. All right, what do we have for Gemini, please, and thank you. Tap me in, tune me in to Gemini. Hey, honey bunny, what's up, darling? How's it going? Bird lady, what up? All right, I just heard the song Groove is in the Heart. I don't know if that resonates or if it's in your playlist, or you might even hear it coming up in the days ahead or see it pop into your feed about playing it. All right, grooves in the heart. I don't know if I can go that high. I'm more baritone, but let's find out. All right, what do we got for Gemini? Give me 2 shuffles. Let's go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the pretty fly Geminis, because all the signs say you're pretty fly for an air sign. Oh, I rewrote the lyrics to air sign. That's kind of cool. Okay. Huh. Nice. Guess what? You have finished the shadow work. You got the stowaway card in this deck that only comes with the Shadow Biblical Tarot. The card of the shadow work. This is nice. In fact, Genesis 32:22 may resonate to you because, man, that was really close to your timestamp. That's freaky. Star card on the Chariot. Mission accomplished. Level up. Somebody plays video games. Because literally, the star card on the Chariot, you've made it through your shadow work. The week ahead closes a cycle, and you start getting some rewards. King of Pentacles. Woo, nice. That's mature. All right, let's go. You're getting a good reading in the week ahead. 3 of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, this is awesome, Gemini. Page of Swords. Yep, they're still watching you. Well, they're watching you learn lessons. 3 of Pentacles. You are protected, Gem. You got some serious guardian angels in the week ahead that, 6 of Pentacles. So some of you guys actually have totally said the magic words, please and thank you. And you were like I see a Gemini like crying or just upset or stressed out or whatever, and just being like, okay, God, whatever, please and thank you. Let go and let God. Let the guardian angels help. And it's happening in the week ahead. The 4 of Swords. the High Priestess and the Seven of Cups, because nobody compares to you, Gemini. And the Seven of Cups, this is my Love Island card, okay, Gem? And no further explanations are needed, right? I will neither confirm or deny if I watch that show. Anyways, but you're just feeling stuck at a crossroads with them because, like, you're finishing in this week ahead, you're finishing a lesson and you're ready to go, and they're still catching up. Somebody here was skipped a grade in school or was in like a split class, like, you know, like a grade 3, grade 4 split type thing or something. They realize how much they did hurt you. The thing on it is that you just don't like feeling stuck because they can't make up their mind about a choice, and you feel like it bleeds out onto you. 6 of Pentacles and the 4 of Cups. Cancer, Taurus energy on this. Yeah, I literally see Gemini, you're like, why is it my fault that they can't make a choice? And I'm going to totally agree with you on that one. 4 of Swords to the High Priestess. So some of you guys, the connection had to be put on a pause. God put the connection into a 4 of Swords. He put it in a Ziploc, yellow, blue, make green seal, popped it down in the freezer next to the chili. And he's like, okay, we're going to have them catch up to Gemini. And then once they realize that nobody compares to Gemini, then they'll come in correct. High Priestess. Mary Magdalene's got plans for you. And that girl, she knew a thing or two about a thing or two. High Priestess. Could be dealing with a Pisces. Could be a Cancer. You got pretty strong Cancer vibes. Libra's here. Capricorn. Scorpio. Esther saves the Jews. You've learned lessons. And if they're watching you, Page of Swords, I'm pulling duality off that Page of Swords. You're learning lessons. They're watching you. Learn the lessons. The stuff you're posting is still motivating them behind the scenes. And you guys, oh, you're watching. You guys are watching each other. Okay, stop feeling guilty about Page of Swords and be like, Archer, I know I shouldn't, but I do go occasionally look. I do. They're doing it too, more often than you are, so you guys cancel each other out. It's totally cool. The 4 of Wands. Uh-oh. No, I actually got cool vibes off of this. Some of you guys are going to hear from your twin flame this week. This is neat because it's time to undo it. And look at this. Angel number 444 resonates. Some of you guys have been seeing 444. Keep looking at the clock around that time, or you or them were born on the 4th, or a life path 4. Because I got 3 4s that came out here. These are the re's. After a rest period, you can recharge, rejuvenate, and be ready to receive the rewards going forward. I'm out of rewords now. So rewind if you missed it. Just kidding. I wasn't out of rewords. That's ridiculous, Archer. Stop it. That's kind of funny, Gemini. I like you. Can I keep you? 9 of Cups. You wish for peace, and with Temperance, it's getting ready to come in with the 2 of Wands to the 6 of Cups. Some of you guys, there could be kids involved, but I do see your person clearing out some of their beliefs. You know what I mean? Where it's like, well, that's how my dad did it, and that's how his dad did it, or mom, you know, no gender in tarot. Okay, I'm reading for male and female gems. Okay, but the thing on it is, it's like now they're at a point where they're like, I don't want to keep doing that. Maybe their parents raised them, like their dad raised them how to pick up chicks in a bar and instead of a birds and the bees talk. Or like for my male Geminis, like mom taught them, you know, marry for money, not for love. And really 6 of Cups messed them up. You know what I mean? Queen of Swords. Libra energy is pretty strong too. And those 4s and the 2s are stalking you guys. Somebody here born on the 24th, the 26th, the 4th or the 6th, the 3rd, the 7th, the 17th, maybe the 27th or the 11th. Something about December 11th resonates to somewhat too. I got chills. As I'm saying the 11th card, the Justice card comes out with the Ace of Cups. And remember what my Sag grandma taught me on the Ace of Cups, okay? So this is where I'm reading for 2 groups of Geminis. If this is new love, they're getting ready to take the shot, okay? Because you guys are in a twin flame energy, that this is the lifetime you guys come together and things work out. It's the rewards for what you've been through. But for some of you, it is the past person who has received their karmic justice and paid off the debt because Archangel Jeremiel and Regal, they got a list better than Santa Claus, y'all. This person could not run, can't fight City Hall, right? For some of you guys, there could have even been legality issues involved, restraining orders or such, front of the court issues for some of you guys. But even for my gems dealing with a past person, when they've done the tests, done the work, and paid off the karmic debt, Justice card, they approach in an Ace of Cups energy. This is a beautiful outcome for you guys going forward on this one. Okay, you said no rainbow unicorn. That's why I like reading for you, Gemini. The thing on this is they straight up weren't ready. if things had kept going in the direction they were going in their life, this would have led to something much worse in the future. Okay. They instead of communicating this out to you, they allowed this to become a situationship or just let it drag out without any clear answers, and or even just never even took you out on the first date, and it left you feeling to a point of tired and frustrations. You guys were on different paths at that point. But this Justice card shows them converging. It's the convergence of the twins Samuel Clemens talked about. And to it, if a train leaves Miami and a train leaves Boston, where will they meet, right? Wherever you hear the real Big Bang. Something about model trains resonates to somebody, because I literally just saw Gomez Adams blowing up model trains, and that was actually a really cool part of those shows. Anyways, give me more on this Justice card and the Ace of Cups, because otherwise we'll keep going on and on about the past and what you've been through. Let's see where this goes. Ace of Cups on the Justice card, please. Thank you. King of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. Some of you guys work together. And the Eight of Swords into the Two of Cups. Somebody here is born on the 2nd, the 8th, or the 28th comes out. A life path 2 or 8 may resonate as well. But this is also my Long John Silver's card too, because much like how nobody knows how Jonah actually got inside the fish, nobody knows how Long John Silver's is still in business. Laundry, what? Squirrel. Sorry to any of the mafia. It's cool. Anyways, so the energy in this here is that it's at the point where the paths converge. The energies are right in the skies to see a reunion or a union. Okay. For some of you guys, this person is also spiritual or into tarot, because I see the potential for you guys to actually be coming to me, because I have clients who do personals that are couples and we read together. Like, for some of you guys, this person's either already into spirituality and you guys, there is potential for that in the future from your tarot reader of choice. Some of you guys are actually the tarot reader. And this is a person that's not going to be like, oh, wow, you do weird devil stuff. Oh. But it's kind of like, oh, I have a deck too. All right. Or you will introduce them to it and help you along the journey on the way. You guys have a very spiritual union coming in the week ahead in the future for you guys. So I'm excited to see where this could go. You know, some of you guys may have to travel to meet up. I do see that. Maybe about 4 to 14% of you guys. But for those of you that already got the message and you're sitting there going, oh, this is way too good to be true. I can't trust this. I wouldn't trust this. I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot wand, Archer. I'm keeping that. That's good. But for those of you who have the Ace of Cups on the Justice card, even the communication, God would not let them reach out to you if they weren't ready. They would have no cell phone service. They would have thrown the phone, dropped the phone, lost the phone, something like that. So if you got the message, it's your confirmation. Justice card, Ace of Cups, is say to proceed. And if you haven't got it yet, it's coming straight up. All right. Say, even for the Gemini that just said, so's Christmas, Archer. Accurate. They'll be here before Christmas, I promise. Okay. I love you. Okay, guys. I already have all the signs and the date energy here. So even with this here, I'm totally seeing that their chart is like on fire for you. Fire. It's cool. All right. So I hope that helps, Gemini. I want to do your reading too. I can't wait to do your live collective. All right. So I'm going to see you tomorrow. Full show. All right. I love you. Okay. All right. Next up, let's do Cancer. Cancer, I hope you had an awesome birthday. And happy belated birthday if you are new here and you haven't had a chance to hear me horrifically sing happy birthday in an English accent. That's cool, but hang tight because Leo's going to suffer through it in a minute. All right. Let's see. Cancer, you want to flood the chat? You want to flood the chat or leave a comment afterwards? Let's see some crabs and let's see some butter emojis. Do like Bird Lady's doing. You all right, Cancer? Let's turn the chat red. Let's go. Let's part the Red Sea of red flags like Moses. Cancer, we are going to do your timestamp will be 4410. All right. And Cancer, we're going to give you the Crayola deck. Cool beans. What's up, Cancer? How you doing? Thanks for being here. Heck yeah. Do like Mac's doing. Flood that chat. Turn it red. Turn the screen red on TikTok. I love it. All right, Cancer. Let's see what we got going on for you. I hope you had an awesome birthday. Cancer, what's up for Cancer in their person? What do we got for Cancer in their person? Ooh. That's a house of cards. That's a spinny hug. That stopped on the 7 of Wands. Something hasn't moved like you wanted because they've been protected or closed off for a minute. 9 of Pentacles. They're acting like they're single. Or for those of you that are worried that they've moved on or they have somebody else in their life, they don't. The only person they're cheating on you with is their ego. Okay? Accurate. But I'm spinny hugging you because you haven't known what's going on, so we got to find out. So I'm going to pick you up. I'm going to spin you around till you start giggling. Your hair blows in the breeze like you're in a Jeep with the tops off. Jeep wave. So if you need another one, y'all come back anytime you like for another one. All right? So let's do it to it. What do we got for Cancer? Give me 2 shuffles. Why did Cancer need that spinny hug? Why did Cancer need the spinny hug? Let's do it. Give it up for the cardinal water sign. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the crazy, cool Cancerians. Because Cancer don't want no scrubs TLC style. Unless it's a nurse. What? Doctor? Huh? Stop it, squirrel. Let's go, Cancer. 2 of Pentacles into the Page of Cups and the High Priestess with the Ace of Pentacles. You don't even see this coming your way, especially for those of you that they forgot your birthday. Get ready for the apology heard around the world. I'm feeling the vibes. I'm feeling the vibes of someone, High Priestess, Page of Cups. I am feeling the vibes of someone crush stalking you. And they keep wanting to learn more about you. I knew it, the Hierophant. Could be a Taurus, but they totally want to learn more about you. Taurus, Scorpio, Pisces, and Capricorn vibes so far. All right, let's give me 7 cards. Ace of Cups, right out of the gate. Cancer, you're starting fresh. Either this past person's coming in and you've won the award for most patient sign in the Zodiac, or the rewards for the work you put through are bringing some new love. 10 of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. 6 of Cups. The 5 of Pentacles. This is like a jackpot. Some of you guys may work at a casino, or they do, with the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the 8 of Pentacles. This has been something that you have worked hard for some of you 6 to 10 to 11 years. You've been on the downside. And this is a good reading. You know how their mom kept getting in the way, or things kept getting a little crazy, and they always had to visit family or deal with the 6 of Cups says that they've cleared some generational karma, that the way the family kept getting in the way is that they're at a point where they're like, I'm doing what I want to do, and they might even High Priestess it and come at it a little sneaky because they're sneak crushing on you. They're telling me, please don't tell anybody I'm looking at Cancer's social media. Please don't tell anybody I've been typing text. They're telling that one friend. They got one friend in their circle. Selena, honey, what's up, darling? What's up, Love 5 Tarot girl? I'm feeling a big thing here that they're like, the potential is between the 2 of you guys here, but you know what it is? They're quite the multitasker, aren't they? A bit of a workaholic vibes, or they have to juggle family and their life, and now you're a part of it, and it got in the way of the relationship with you or them in the past. But now with the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, this is taking things to another step. This is a blank slate on confirmation. That even though this is Aries energy, I'm feeling Leo vibes, that the transition from Cancer to Leo season is going to be a big change in this when you couple with Mercury retrograde. So they know there's potential between the 2 of you guys. You have ignited a spark in this person by awakening them. Okay. Hey, Renee, what's up, girl? Spinny hugs. Could be an Aries or even another Cancer for some of you guys. Scorpio, Pisces, Virgo, Taurus are here. Sagittarius and Capricorn too. Something about an upcoming birthday party. Some of you guys may have an invite coming for one, I'm feeling like. And angel number 137 may resonate to you because we've got 137 in the chat right now, and I felt compelled to say it. All right, so you know what? It's like they've got a bunch of almost done projects, and now they're wanting to start another one with you. And somebody here might be a bit of an artist, because this is like, oh, Cancer, draw me like one of your French girls. The thing on this though is that you wouldn't even know. They're like hiding their real feelings from you. They're either nervous about reaching out and making that first contact because it's like, after everything we went through, nobody else has forgiven me before Cancer. Why would Cancer be any different? Oh, Crosswatcher, you don't know Cancer that well. That they're learning about you. They're so learning about you. And if this is somebody new, it's a bit of like, could this be too good to be true vibes? So I'm reading for 2 groups of Cancers here, but you're getting a good vibe off of this. Some of you guys might be born on the 1st or the 11th. You or them. The 10th, the 16th, or the 6th is here. The 8th, the 18th, or the 28th. Maybe even the 5th or the 15th or the 25th. The Aries energy is pretty strong here, along with Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Strong earth signs. Somebody here may have a Sagittarius moon or Venus, or a Libra moon, Page of Swords. Okay, this is a specific side note for those of you who are dealing with a past person that you're waiting to hear from. The Page of Swords on the Three of Swords is they have built a conspiracy theory around you that because of what they did to you, as they've realized what they've did to you, that you had to have moved on and it's so not worth reaching out because they can't take it. In their mind, they have you like married to Elon Musk and living on the moon, right? Or married to insert your favorite female celebrity for my male kid. They're building something up in their head of like Cancer has changed and doesn't even need me in their life anymore. And they almost feel like they're martyring the relationship, but they're still watching you. Okay. Better side note, holy moly, Nine of Swords. I have confirmation here for those of you that you had confirmation on a third party involvement. Okay. Is that Death card, Three of Swords, Nine of Swords, they have cut out the third party. Gone, done, bye, see you. Bye, Felicia. Gemini, Scorpio, Libra energy on that. Pisces as well with the Moon card and the Eight of Cups. That's a specific message because I do see at one point a Cancer sitting there with the dishes undone and being like, I can't believe they cheated on me. And that's very specific. That's only if you know it for a fact, okay? Not everyone's a cheater, okay? That may only resonate to 3 to 7% of you guys, okay? So don't invite trouble if it doesn't resonate. Just wish well on those that it does, okay? Okay, so let's keep rolling on this. This is neat. You're getting a good reading. The Three of Cups, told you. Wow, the threes are going to be stalking you in the week ahead. And that's how you can tell how far along on your journey you are. Oh, yeah. If you already are seeing the repeating threes, this is already getting ready to happen. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. However, if you haven't yet, when you start seeing the repeating threes, that's your heads up that it's getting ready to happen. And remember, on this King of Swords, Gemini energy, okay, that if you don't know why you keep seeing the signs and it's driving you a little batty, and you're like, yep, I've seen their cars, I've seen their names, but I don't care anymore, right? What does it mean? Remember, you got to set the intentions. Your guardian angels are like, well, wait, Cancer. Yeah, we know we keep showing you their car or showing you repeating threes and repeating numbers and stuff. You have to tell us what it means. So if you keep seeing like repeating ones or repeating threes and you're like, okay, that means my person's thinking about me. Your guardian angels hear that and go 10-4. You watch the universe. God will adjust with you when you set the parameters or set the prompts. Think of it as like your own very like spiritual guardian angel AI, right? And then you watch how the frequency adjusts and you start seeing it. And that way you know, my person's thinking about me. Oh, the person's getting ready to take action. For those of you online or in a public eye somehow or a content creator, that's how you know that they're watching you. All right. Just remember, set the intentions and God will provide. All right. King of Swords. That might just be a specific message for someone, but I dig it. Page of Wands into the Lover's card. I still want to know what this dog knows. That dog's seen stuff. Some of you guys, somebody here, you or them might have an ESA or just a pet, just a dog. Okay. Seeing like a German Shepherd, maybe like a bigger dog, Husky, Golden Retriever, Malamute, something like that. The thing is, I can't figure out the coloring on the dog because dogs are colorblind, and God's like, don't get that specific, Archer. I'm like, fine. What's up? Hey, Dwayne Jr., what up? How's it going? Okay, so some of you guys, strong Gemini energy. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Gemini, but you also got pretty strong Sagittarius, Pisces, Libra, Virgo energy too, plus Taurus and Capricorn too. And somebody here has a detail business or works like maybe in a car dealership, because I really got just drawn to this guy washing the car. Or some of you guys are either participating in or you'll see or even stop at one of those, like the car washes in a parking lot that somebody puts on for like a charity thing. All right? Take it how it resonates. But let me see a direction this goes, because you know how they like totally sucked at multitasking? The Nine of Cups, I see them working out. I see them going through it just like you're like, I just wish they would open up. I wish they would take a shot. And you guys know whose turn it is to text or call or message first, okay? And that is going to be on a person-by-person, personal basis. The thing is that they're wanting to start something up with you too, and they got to start making more time to it to adjust. They just needed to like stop lying or building themselves up with like, you know, like an overpromise, underdeliver. Yep, I can see you on Wednesday night and we can go out. And sorry, I got my parents called. Or like, I know we were making plans for the weekend, or I know we were going to talk about things. And you know how they kept like blowing it off? they've made a jump timeline where you won't suspect this change out of them, where now they're in an Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, where they want some Nine of Cups with you. And when you're in a Nine of Cups energy, a very wise person once told me that when you're in your Nine of Cups, that's when you're ready for the love, so you can bring in your Ace of Cups and come together for your 10 of Cups. And that's where you're going in the week ahead. I love this for you. Somebody here, you are then could be born on the 1st or the 10th, the 19th, the 29th, the 9th is here, the 18th, 28th, the 7th, the 1st, maybe even the 21st. And I'm also being told for some reason that April 11th is a date that resonates to some of you guys, might mean something. But that's cool. So let's see where this goes here. They just really needed to like focus on the way that they always had to fight for acceptance. 6 of Cups. Okay. Never felt like they fit in or did anything with them. Like they were on their own. Okay. Even in the 6 of Cups, it does seem like a fear of like the unknown or how to proceed might be getting to them a bit too. Some of you guys met through work or work together. The cool thing about this is the energy is right for you guys to have a union and come together. 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups, like you've wished for and prayed on, that literally leads right into the 10 of Pentacles. And it happens in this lifetime, in this world for you, it's getting ready to go. I like the vibes on that. The thing is that it's, you know, they're learning more about you. That's why they're stalking you. They're checking you out. I just do see it's evolving. It's just, they're still guarded, being unsure about how to approach you. For some of you guys, they're going to take you out of the friend zone. You're totally coming out of the friend zone. I do see them taking a risk and reaching out. And if you do go first, because you know whose turn it is, okay, you will totally, Page of Swords, blow their mind. Ace of Cups on the Ace of Wands, straight up. Cancer, I told you to flood the chat beforehand, and you are totally getting your crab legs buttered. And that's all. That's as far as we're going with that. The rest of that's for your personal life, all right? So I hope that helps, Cancer, all right? You have given me some doozies lately, and this is a good reading. This week ahead is going to be epic for you, all right? Like, share, comment, subscribe, and if you want to keep your personal life private, you can just pop an emoji down there. God knows what you're thinking when you leave it, all right? So that way I can still help you manifest it. But anyway, I look forward to reading for you later this week live. So hang out, subscribe, and be a part of the fam. Love you guys. And thank you to everybody here, the 70 in the chat here on TikTok. Thank you for being here. Tap that screen, show some love, and share this channel. All right, share it with that person you want to see happy, healthy, and healed. All right, we got room here. How you doing, Crystal? What's up, Osborne James? Sweet Stacy, Spinny Hugs. What's up, guys? And YouTube, totally. Share this, hang out, come and be a part of the fam. Let's get everybody here, get everybody healed. Peace and love to everyone. All right, see you. Let's get on to Leo, shall we? Leo. You say it's your birthday. It's not my birthday because I'm a Cancer. You say it's your birthday. I'm an August 7th, Leo Venus. I'm writing this on the fly, but still happy birthday to ya. All right. Hopefully that didn't flag the whole thing for copyright. Sorry, Macca. All right, let's just read some cards for Leo. All right, here we go. Leo, I want to use... what do I want to use? I want to use the new deck. The red deck's for you. Let's go for the red deck. All right, Leo, your timestamp's going to be at 58:24, okay? So, Leo, happy birthday, Leo. What's up? It's your time to shine. All right, so you know how we do it here. All right, I'm going to do it in the form of a Shakespearean play. So, Leo, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Leo, darling, baby, buddy. Happy birthday to you. I'm sorry, I had to go hit the puzzle piece on TikTok so that TikTok didn't think I fell asleep at the wheel. All right, so don't text and drive. So I hope you have the most awesome solar return yet, Leo, because you totally deserve it. All right, so let's go. Let's get into the Leo energy. There we go. Strawberry deck jam for you. This is a birthday spinny hug. You got it. Leo, happy birthday. Birthday spinny hugs. Pick you up, spin you around till you're in a Jeep with the tops off. Jeep hair, you don't care. Peace and love to you, Leo. All right, let's go for it. Tap me into Leo energy. Let's give Leo their Saturn, solar, and everything return reading. Let's do it to it. What's up with Leo and their person? Thank you. The 9 of Pentacles on the Moon card and the 7 of Cups. This person doesn't, they can't let you go any more than you can let them go. the bossy controlling energy thing to win an argument, that kind of got to be a lot to deal with, right? Moon card, Cancer, Pisces energy just popped out at me. Okay. 7 of Cups. Hey, Cross Watcher, you found out nothing compares to Leo, huh? It's cool, right? Leos are awesome like that. All right, let's do what we got. Because Leo, you know you're a big deal. All right. Elon told me that all the other signs just get planets and satellites, but you get the sun. I also heard you're filthy rich. So I never said anything about that. I never said anything about that. I did not. My child didn't say it either. You're not a real tarot reader. I'm out. Let's go. I cannot with you, Leo. Just give me 2 shuffles. I love reading for you. 1, 1.5 with the 6 of Cups. Somebody grew up. And 2. Let's love this deck for the lovable, inimitable Leos. 8 of Pentacles. Look at you looking good doing the work. Some of you guys do work together, don't you? Oh, for some of you guys, the bossy controlling energy is because it's either you're the boss or they're the boss. Okay. Who's the boss, Tony? Angela. 9 of Swords on the 3 of Wands into the Fool card. 2 of Wands. Ooh. Yeah, Leo is a pretty good choice. Queen of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, they're totally snooping. Look at, they're not even using their phone, Leo. They're on a laptop. I kid you not. Look at that. With the Lovers card and the Hermit card, because you guys actually do choose each other in every single lifetime. 2 of Cups, King of Wands, and the 9 of Wands with the 4 Swords. Some of you guys have some strong Cancer placements in your chart, or you could be a cusper. Sagittarius is pretty strong here too on this King of Wands to the 9 of Wands. All right, that is my king in the castle right there. Sagittarius energy, king in the castle. I have a chair, great success. But now, I don't know why that movie resonates. Anyways, the thing on this is that they don't let it go when they don't get their way, right? The stubbornness is kind of strong with this person. And then the passive aggressive little tones or words, Sagittarius energy, Virgo as well, it kind of gets to be a little bit, doesn't it? And sometimes you are not even sure what the direction is, okay? Man, the stubbornness is strong with this one. Gemini, Virgo energy. And so in the 4 of Swords, you had to put this connection on pause, didn't you? 4 of Swords, this connection needed a timeout, and you had to yellow and blue make green seal it and put it in a Ziploc, put it in the freezer by the chili until they could kind of get themselves together. Or even for some of you guys, I hear you. Because I just heard that everybody heals in their own time. And for some of you guys, they were rushing you instead of giving the time that you wanted to sort through things. You know, when you're talking about a friendship or a relationship or however it might resonate, it's a big long-term commitment in any capacity, you know? And especially on the relationship home front, Pisces energy it's a decision that affects the both of you for the rest of your lives with the Lovers card. Remember, this was originally called the choice. And then if you go a little further back into the Tarot de Marcel days, this was about the choice that your soul set the intentions with God, that he's been lining your footsteps up on the path, leading you towards the light this whole time. Cancer, Virgo energy is pretty strong here, along with Leo or Taurus. I mean, you guys could be dealing with another Leo. Then you've also got Aquarius, Libra, Geminis here with Capricorn, Sagittarius too. Ooh, why won't this go into the deck? Hold on. 6 of Pentacles into the 7 of Pentacles. They realized they never gave you a fair share of their time, their attention, or their affection. They were like a workaholic, and like you were left on your own, and you would get bored just sitting there while they were working and then coming home late. It's like Toby Keith vibes. How do you like me now? You know, he never comes home and you're always alone. But the thing on this is that for some of you guys, they will do anything their parents tell them to, won't they? Okay. No harm, no foul. Could be dealing with a daddy's girl or mama's boy for some of you guys. The age difference might be a thing, but it's not a very big age difference, is it? Some of you guys, it could be, but I see for some of you guys, it seems like it's closer. Hierophant. Oh, you guys taught each other some spiritual lessons. And the twin flame is back with the Pharrell Williams card. The message you're going to get or send, okay, because remember, Leo, you and your person know whose time it is. I'm reading for a lot of Leos and a lot of cross watchers, right? You guys know whose turn it is to send that message that'll make the other person happy, right? That dude does look totally like Pharrell Williams. Look at that. I literally do love this deck. This here's the rewards for what you've been through on your twin flame journey. And you do have the energies on a higher level of knowledge that you guys triggered each other's awakenings. And this connection got deeper down a rabbit hole than either of you guys ever went. Hierophant energy. All right. And when it's coupled up to the Four of Wands like this, these are the rewards for the twin flame journey because you guys do have each other's keys. Leo, check your purse. I just saw Leo. It's like, where are my keys? Where are my keys? Can't find my keys again. Did you look in your purse? Guys, it's on that bedside table. Okay, but it's cool. Taurus energy. Some of you guys might have some strong Taurus in your charts or dealing with one. Now, the passive aggressive words and tones, that's the thing they had to learn to let go of and overcome, right? Because they had to take a much more non-biased approach to life, way too over-judgmental. Everything their way, never anybody else's way. You know what I mean? But this Wheel of Fortune shows they're stuck in that free will energetical roundabout, okay? And still, tell me that a roundabout is more cost-effective than a four-way stop with a traffic light. Change my mind. But the Wheel of Fortune speaks of free will, okay? And that they can choose when to exit that roundabout at any time they like, and they're getting ready to make that choice. Lover's card. Mic dropped, right? Gemini energy is pretty strong on this. So is Cancer and Sagittarius, and you have got heavy-duty Pisces. Big time. Neato. But Aquarius is here too. Aries. Gemini again. Taurus vibes are here. Capricorn comes in. And by the way, on the money home front, I told you you're going to be filthy rich someday. Queen of Pentacles. You in Proverbs 31 energy, Leo. Told you. That's why I love tarot. I'm not often right, but when my Scorpio Lilith comes in, I always am. Some of you Leos are the most interesting man in the world, or woman, because you got people staying thirsty for you, my friends. Judgment card, Two of Swords. Some of you guys have been seeing feathers in random places on your paths lately. In the Eight of Wands, and the Emperor on the Star card. Aquarius Aries energy. With my Bull Rat card comes out there. This person's gone from King in the Wands, King in the Castle, I have a chair, to a much bigger chair. This is very nice. This chair, Leo, this chair, your neighbors, they can't afford. Eight of Wands. Remember, in a movie, for those of you that work in Hollywood or in television or in theater, that the Eight of Wands is much like when people walk in a movie or a TV show to give the element of the story progressing forward while they talk. So even as long as you guys have not talked Hermit Mode Lover's card, this relationship, this connection, whatever it is, the one on your mind, it has still been moving forward, okay? Somebody might have had to put a pause on it. No, not Lion's Pause, P-A-U-S-E. Blockbuster Video resonates to someone. It's kind of like that. You know how you've noticed the things that they've posted online and you're suspecting they're about, wow, a lot of people are posting stuff online right now. Y'all watch the social media posts. It's so many details are going to be given away in your social media posts and your person's social media posts. I don't see them being able to keep up with this much longer, though. That Judgment card tells me the silence is driving them completely batty. Scorpio, Aries, and Sag energy seems really strong right now, along with Aquarius. For the Five of Swords and the Three of Swords, those people, Leo, that like to tell you or accuse you of having a resting Five of Swords face, tell them mind their business, all right? It's not their job to depict what your face looks like or what it does, right? Three of Swords, you've been through some stuff. Everybody's allowed to have resting Five of Swords faces when they're working through the 5 stages of grief that the Five of Swords represents, especially for those of you that there was a third-party involvement. But remember, the Three of Swords is a noun, okay? Person, place, or thing. Doesn't always mean that they had a person that they were cheating on you with, all right? Sometimes it's the works, the Three of Swords. Their ego's the Three of Swords. Family's the Three of Swords, all right? For those of you, though, that you did caught them or catch them red-handed in the act on this one, I do see they've received and paid off their karma, okay? Because, okay, quick side note. For some of you guys, there is still an involvement on their side of the fence or yours. Okay, I can't tell because your guys' frequencies are so similar. And that one y'all, or for some of you both y'all, you're both getting out of a third party situation, and the fact that you're trying to end something or have ended something, or you've got a person that's like, Leo, I belong to you, Crosswatcher, I belong to you, and you guys are like, no, you in no way do. The one that keeps coming in and messing up everything, right? That person's going to be in the, like, the nice thing is they're going to try to make you jealous by telling you, or if this is the part for the Crosswatcher, whoever's got this third party that wants to be a third party that's in no way a third party, they're going to try to make you jealous and be like, I found somebody better. And they will go off with their karmic and be happy and leave you alone. Okay? For whoever that resonates to. And remember, take what resonates, but whatever doesn't, just leave it and wish well for those that it does resonate to. Okay? Because we're all in this battle together and we're at different phases of our journeys. 8 of Wands. The forward momentum that's coming in on this one is showing that deep down, the two of you both know who's the boss here. Okay. Oh, that's where I got the Tony Angela. Names Tony or Angela might even resonate for you. But don't worry. Moon card on the Justice card. Archangel Jeremiel as a list, and Archangel Regal got a big list. They never miss a beat. This person has paid off their karmic debt, done the shadow work, and they're ready to take this forward with the Magician card. It is because of the prayers that you've wished on them. Even though you thought your prayers weren't working or being answered, the Magician is showing up here saying, it was, Leo. Your person was just a lot of work to work with, but we did it. All right? Some of you guys, this is as soon as the week ahead that the stuff works out for you. Could be an Aquarius or a Libra. Gemini and Virgo's here. Sagittarius. Scorpio and Aries. Strong Cancer and Pisces and Sagittarius. Scorpio and Gemini. Taurus. Strong Gemini and Virgo. Mercury retrograde's the catalyst point. All right. The 10 of Wands. It's time to say bye-bye. Go fix things with Leo. Close the chapter and head towards your 10 of Cups. I love this for you. I dig it. Leo, I do hope it helps. Keep us posted down in the comments. And remember, if you don't want to, get your business out there and keep private, just leave an emoji. God knows what you're thinking when you type it. But the comment section's there for you. And I will see you later this week to do your individual live collective reading. All right. So I love you, Leo, and I hope you have the best birthday ever. All right. Eat lots of cake and party and have a lot of fun and watch your favorite kids programs and just enjoy the day. All right. Love you, Leo. Okay. Next up, let's do Virgo. How are you guys doing? You guys doing okay? And thank you to the 158 here in the chat. Love that like for you. You totally deserve it, okay? I'm here because I choose to be, and I'm here for you. This whole channel is for you. So thank you very much for being here. And feel free, if you're comfortable with it, say hi to the rest of the fam and the mod squad down in the chat, okay? They're happy to hang out and just have a good time. We're all going through stuff, so you might as well have a good time when you get a minute to, all right? World needs laughter and peace and love. All right, on to Virgo. You ready to do it, Virgo? Let's go for it. And for you, Virgo, let's use the Archer deck. I haven't busted this one out in a minute. Let's go for it. All right, Virgo, let's pop your timestamp at 1/12/55. Here we go. I'm being told angel number 551 is something to Google or look up. Oh, thank you, sweet Stacy. You guys you're awesome too. Hey, Renee, Jen the Psychic. What up, guys? Thanks for being here, y'all. Renee, I love you, girl. Thanks for coming by. Hey, April. Huh. April, that was the name of the mechanic in the second season of Knight Rider. Can I do it? Can I be like, doot, doot, doot. Yo, April, what up? Hi. All right, let's see what we've got. Debster. What up, Debster? Spinny hugs. How's it going? Thank you guys all for being here. It means the world to me. All right, Virgo, what do we got for you? What do we got for Virgo? Let's dive in and dig into Virgo's energy. What's up with Virgo? All right, here we go. 2 shuffles. Let's do it. Why do I keep seeing a plate of scrambled eggs? That is, well, I'm only weird because I don't know why I'm seeing it yet. But okay, let's find out. Let's go. Give me 2 shuffles for Virgo. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the, I wanted to call you lovable, lovely Virgos. So I'm going with it, you vivacious, Virgolicious Virgos, you. Because remember, you're also victorious. Victory is yours. Literally, with the Knight of Wands, Joshua, the leader of faith in the biblical tarot, shows up. Hey, Sarah, what up? With the Queen of Cups, a green flag in the love department, 8 of Cups into the Ace of Cups. Your connection is elevating to another level this week. Coming in the Ace of Cups, a clean, fresh slate for this. It's either new love or it's a past person coming in, clearing the slate with that Queen of Cups. You got some strong, clingy Cancer energy going on right here. For some of you guys, you're dealing with one. We have the 9 of Swords. Oh, the silence on the Seven of Pentacles is about to be broken. They're in a fear of missing out energy on their Ten of Cups. Some of you guys, the rainbow is resonating, and something about the Grand Canyon in the United States. Queen of Swords, Five of Pentacles into the Six of Cups. Somebody here is either a therapist or a social worker or works with children in some capacity. The Tower card and the Five of Pentacles. This is heavy duty, Virgo. They are in some kind of a scramble trying to figure out how to fix this. Nine of Swords. Whew. Some of you guys, you were either born on the 7th or the 9th. They literally know with this Ten of Cups. The stuff they put you through, they're very fearful there's no coming back from it. With the Six of Cups, for some of you guys, this was a very deep fight. This was big. Some of you guys had to completely reboot your life through all of this, like either change jobs or move homes, complete DB Cooper, okay? Some of you guys even wound up on your own as a result of this. Now they're trying to figure out a way to like make time to talk this out or work it, but yet they're even giving me mixed signals on this Six of Cups. Why are you acting like that? Somebody here might work in the medical field, could be a doctor or a nurse, surgical tech, triage, something like that. Look at all the darker cards on this one. This person is definitely going through a dark night of the soul. You have a runner that's getting ready to stop running. If anybody could do this, it would be you. It would be you. The thing on this is that like they're at the point that the mixed signals even confuse the heck out of you and you don't even know what to do. And it's just like it's easier to shut down because you can't get a straight answer out of them. It's not very fair when you try to give your all to something and they don't. Like they don't give nothing. Bump kiss on it. Look at all the dark energy on this. Nine of Wands into the Six of Cups. Some of you guys, there could be children involved. I do see the vibes of working or like using children as chess pieces. That's one of the few things that even ticked Jesus off when people neglected children. Interesting. The thing on this is that it's like you're dealing with someone that like they needed a serious anger management adjustment and you were taking the brunt of this. That Tower card. Some of you guys, there could have been police involvement or somebody works in law enforcement. The Magician, the Knight of Swords into the Two of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you guys, either you or them lost their jobs as a result of this. But I actually do see that you guys either work together or you're in the same industry. Something about trying to sync each other up is becoming very cumbersome about this. Some of you guys might work different shifts even because I do see some kind of a vibe about like somebody trying to sync schedules up and like you both have routines that you're used to. Somebody here might even ride bikes. Okay, it's a sledgehammer. Do you ever take it off any sweet jumps? My Napoleon Dynamite card on there. The Knight of Swords. God is making chess moves on this one. You're going to find out in the week ahead why this stuff happened and finally get some clarity. It's either going to be through a social media post, but I think for some of you guys, you hear it through the grapevine, so to speak, that you find out about some karma they've been through that kind of helps put your mind at ease about something on this one. Hold on, I got to adjust the scroll rate. I'm so sorry if I don't acknowledge you guys because when I'm channeling, I get into a zone. Hey, sitting on the dock of the bay. And Stephanie's Fire Tarot. What up, girl? All right, I just wanted to get caught up. Eight of Pentacles into the Four of Wands. Wow, the twin flame energy. I can tell in the week ahead, I'm going to be doing a lot of twin flame readings. And that's no problema. Doesn't scare me one bit. Because it's been coming out for every sign so far, Virgo. But the thing on this is I'm seeing a twin flame coming back. And this is based on your choice here, okay? Because I do see for some of you Virgos is that you chose to disconnect from your twin flame journey after having done the work and you're going towards a soulmate. And there's nothing coming in. I want to let you know in the week ahead, you meet somebody, Fool card. Straight up. You're just like going to like pick up your coffee or pick up a prescription or some kind of a routine stop that you're like, for some reason, I got to do it right now in the week ahead. And you bump into somebody new there. Okay. But for those of you that the twin flame's returning, they're clearing the energies. They've done the work too. That is why they're kind of online stalking you still. They're really trying to follow your lead on this one. Three of Pentacles, the Devil card. Or some of you guys, I think there was an addiction involved because there's a vice that got in the way that you've never really dealt with the real person, have you? You've dealt with the vice. maybe drugs, alcohol, gambling, sex addiction, technology addiction. You try to take their phone away from them, or they would freak out. It's always glued to their appendages, right? Some of you guys are born on the 18th, the 8th, the 1st is here, the 10th comes out, the 16th, the 9th, the 19th. And it does look like you've been seeing a lot of repeating 10s lately that ties to this. I like seeing the King of Wands under the King of Swords here because we're coming in where they're at a different mindset from what they've been through. So we do have an unawoke runner, 5 of Wands, Devil card, that is coming into an awoke masculine energy. And for those of you that you have that one person in the friend zone that you've been considering taking a chance with, I see for those of you who have never met your twin flame and you're new to the journey, by taking this person out of the friend zone, you bypass the runner stage. Out of my confirmations of readings that I have done for couples is that the twins that were friends first and developed their relationship come into union with no runner phase. And for those of you who have just started your separation phase from your twin flame, 4 of Wands to the Tower card, welcome to the journey. Okay, we've got you covered here. We'll help get you through the no contact phase of this. All right. For some of you guys who are new to the twin flame journey, or this is a really recent breakup, it's also going to be the shortest no contact phase I've ever seen. All right. Somebody here's a life path number 4, or somebody was born the year of the rooster. I'm also seeing the year of the horse might resonate. High Priestess on the Death card with the 3 of Cups, the 8 of Wands. This is still moving forward, though. See, the thing on this is, some of you guys are working on going back to school, or I actually do see somebody here that's either considering working in a funeral home, or I'm talking to a Virgo that you or your person actually does work in the funeral industry, either a cemetery or a funeral home. The thing on this is that, so like, well, you're like, for those of you, like something about schooling or training or something gets involved. Okay. Like maybe traveling for work, or the thing on this is that it's like you're teaching or training them with the High Priestess on that 6 of Swords. Something about a tutorship or something, or a mentorship or something. Maybe you guys work in the same industry. Even the initials B and J may resonate to you. Okay. For some reason, I'm also keep hearing the name Brandon. Yeah. Queen of Cups. Cancer and Capricorn energies here. This person is beating the devil and overcoming those addictions. Okay. For some of you guys, they just got to a point that they got backed into a wall where they had no other choice. It was like, hey, either you stop doing this, or Death card. You might as well start making plans now. Right. And I see that leading to a point of wanting to actually do the work on this one. There's a little bit of a fear of the unknown about how to proceed with you. Cancer, Pisces energy on this one. Libra's pretty strong too. Gemini, Scorpio. Libra's here along with Aries, and there's pretty strong Cancer, Pisces, and also Sagittarius. Somebody's a life path number 2, or you or them are born on the 2nd, maybe even the 20th or the 12th. 24th might be too. 7 of Swords into the 2 of Swords. It leads into the 4 of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Okay, it's a very slow burn energy, but look what they're hiding is the true feelings for you guys. And for some of you guys, straight up with that Ace of Wands, there's still a spark and a passion between you guys. It's just a flicker of ideas, but it's going to lead into something that you're going to be very positive feelings about. Okay? Hey, Jolene, what up, girl? And on this Ace of Wands, too, for those of you that have just either had a fight or we're coming to the end of the no contact, the makeup boom boom is going to be epic. No, I cannot with you. And if it's a new person, whoa, just straight up, whoa. Okay, they totally dig your vibes. You got the Ace of Swords into the 9 of Cups. All right, this is a bit of your rewards for a clear communication, a fresh start. That Ace of Swords starts the communications off. All right, the vibes on this is that they do have someone on their side, because maybe they were more interested in like possessions or status or keeping up with the Joneses beforehand, and like it was like you weren't holding the weight or pulling the weight, and now they've just realized that it's not all about that. It's more about the real love. 4 Swords into the Wheel of Fortune on the 10 of Swords. So this is the part here that says you're going to be shocked out of the blue when they just text you and start opening up. You're not going to get a warning or a heads up. They're just going to start, like, all of a sudden they start opening up, more texts, more things going on. The texts get longer. They start initiating more. And you're going to be like, whoa, what's happening? And it's just about when you're ready to give up on this and move on, right? And then all of a sudden they start making time for you. The biggest thing on this with the Ace of Swords, Libra energy, is that they really totally need to learn how to talk about their plans more. It's the big thing on this is that, like, they got to tell people their plans before doing it, because they have lost track about how long that they've been working on this, right? This is that person that's still got the same vibes of like, hey, I texted you. I know, I answered back. I replied. And you're like, no, you didn't. They're like, yeah, I did. Then they look at the phone and they literally had the whole thing typed up and they forgot to push send, right? I do see some communication expanding in the week ahead for you guys, okay? Either way, with that Ace of Swords, expect an explanation out of them. I like that vibe, all right? Pisces, Scorpio energies here, Taurus and Libra. Aries comes in. You're then could be born on the 19th, the 1st, the 11th is here, the 4th, the 14th, or the 24th. You do have Aquarius energy. The 7th or the 17th resonates, the 27th along with the 11th and the 19th. All right. And I'm being told something about March 11th is a date that resonates to somebody or means something. Okay. So I hope that helps, Virgo. Hang in there and keep tight, because all of a sudden it's going to open and go 10 of Cups really fast. All right. Some of you guys, it already has happened too. They're already making plans. All right. So keep me posted for sure. And remember, if you want to keep your private life private, just pop an emoji. God knows what you're thinking. Otherwise, leave a comment. The comment section is there for you. And subscribe, be a part of the fam. And I will see you later this week for your live individual collective reading. All right. I love you, Virgo. I got at some point make time to come and hang out and check out your channels, Love Fire Tarot. I always make it to the after watching and the after parties. I got to actually come to a live. All right. Let's see. All right, give me just a second to switch to, whoa, stay put, to switch to Libra. And let's go forward on this next. Doop, doop, doop. To everyone here in the chat, love that light, to the 155 that are here. Thanks for being here. And to the 53 on TikTok, thank you guys. Hi, Caitlin. What's up, hon? How you doing? Sending spinny hugs your way. Oh, that's a good point, Caitlin. Good call. If you did miss Aries to Virgo so far, especially even here on TikTok, or if you're just coming in here on YouTube or Facebook, you can head over to YouTube. The links are in all the bios, and that way you can come join the live, scroll back, and check out anything you missed. And then afterwards, there will be timestamps posted. Cool beans? All right, let's get into Libra. Let's do it to it. There we go. Cool beans. All right. Oh, I put that in the wrong spot. That don't work with my Virgo moon. You know what? Let's pull out. You know what we're gonna do for you, Libra? Let's go musical. Let's grab the Baba Booey deck. All right. We're gonna use my David Bowie deck here, the Starman's Tarot. Oh wow! Look, I haven't used this in a minute. Perfect. Let's do it. Okay, Libra. All right, Melissa. We're gonna do Libra's timestamp. It's gonna be at 1:27:55. Let's do it to it. Here we go. What's up, Sharon? What's up? Hey, Lashana. What's going on, girl? Spinny hugs, everybody. Destiny. What's up? How's it going? Thanks for coming in. All right, let's do it to it, Virgo. You ready? Nope, not Virgo. Libra. Take two. No edits. This is live. Let's go. All right. What's up, Libra? How you doing? Thank you for being here. And we're going to do your live reading later on this week, too. Okay, so let's see what we got for Libra. Tap me in, tune me into Libra energy, please and thank you. Let's see what we got for you, Libra. I haven't used this deck in a minute. This is going to be cool. All right, what do we have for Libra? What do we have for Libra? Why do I just hear that you're sussing about someone that you recently discovered something about? Interesting. That means we're ready. Let's do it. Give me two shuffles. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the lovable, lovely Libras. Here come the judge. Case dismissed. Over energy is the King of Cups. So this is a week of self-love for you. There's some rewards coming in for what you have been focusing on with yourself. The 7 of Cups and the 10 of Wands, closing out a cycle, an era of your life, and going Ace of Pentacles into the World card for confirmation. I love seeing this for you. This is nice. 5 of Cups. Yep, they still miss you. Okay, let's see where this goes. You are not going to feel super depressed in the week ahead. You're going to be feeling better. 4 of Wands. Oh my gosh, that card has literally come out for everything. So the week ahead is definitely going to be a twin flame set of weekly readings. I think our weeklies this week are going to be twin flames. I've seen that Four of Wands come out every time. The Chariot, the Lovers. Wow, that's some serious. Wow, that top row's got some serious heavy energy to it. Look at that. The Ten of Swords, the Nine of Wands, the Two of Wands. No, that's the Two of Swords that looked like a Two of Wands at first. Aries, Libra energy into the Emperor. The Borak card showed up. Aries here. Daddy's home. King in the castle. This dude's got a chair. Somebody's bossing up. You've got an unawoke masculine that's getting ready to return. So why are you sussing about them? It's like your curiosity is piqued due to something being leaked by this person that you're keeping tabs on. Libra, you're snooping on something. You're spying. That's okay. No harm, no foul. It's fine. You're just doing your due diligence. And I really, with that Lovers card, with the duality energy on this, I really feel they're watching you anyways. All right. So you guys kind of cancel each other out. Well, hold on. Let me find out. Give me a yes or no on that Lovers card. Are they watching Libra just as much as Libra's checking them out? Judgment card. Yep. 2 Roman numeral 10s. Somebody here might be born on the 10th or the 20th comes out. But yeah, Judgment card. You cancel each other out. Judgment card. They're doing it too. 10 of Pentacles, because they actually see something really good with you going forward. So you're more curious than usual about this person. Whatever you're going to find out about them, or for some of you that have already found this out, Ace of Wands, you are going to be happy. There's still a spark here. There's a flicker of something getting started that leads into the Two of Cups, a soulmate energy. This is deep twin flame soulmate vibes off of this reading. Whoa. Sagittarius and Gemini energy is here. There's Cancer, Libra, Aries. Wow, heavy Aries, heavy Cancer so far. 10 of Swords and the 9 of Wands, though. This is the one I'm looking at the most here, because whatever you're going to find out about this, it's like you find out if this person's available, or if they're interested, or if they're still interested. I think for those of you that you guys live at a distance, or you met digitally and you haven't actually have a physical meetup yet, it's getting ready to happen. Especially for those of you, this person travels for work. Cancer energy. Virgo is pretty strong on this as well. Some of you guys have strong Sag in your chart. Somebody here's a Libra moon. I'm reading for, like, there's somebody here watching all their signs or all their placements. June 7th might be a date that resonates to some of you guys too. That King of Cups is back, along with the Fool card. This is just getting ready to get started. Something about a magician resonates, or going to see a magician or a magic show of some kind. But that Aries energy coming in off of this is hitting. So whatever's going down with this one is that they're interested in this too. It's like there's a little bit of insecurities due to what happened, but it feels like they're in a very nostalgic energy for you. That's where the Chariot comes in on this one. In the week ahead, you're coming to the end of a great battle, because originally the Rider-Waite, the Chariot's driven by the Emperor into a great battle, and you have the Chariot and the Emperor. This is telling me you're coming to the end of a cycle with this person that puts an end to like a very rough, bumpy road and journey, and brings you guys back together, because the Emperor drives the Chariot into a battle that they return victorious from. So you can make it through this silent period. It's nearing to an end. Or for some of you guys, if you are in communication, I'm being told, is that it's finally getting ready to go to the next step, the next level on this one, okay? Because this is the thing. You've known for a long time that you're both interested and that you both want to work this out. The thing on it is that they just took them a minute to catch up to it, okay? There's like something about, like, your intuition is pinging. Either it's like you just know that they're getting ready to come and fix things with you in reunion, or if it's like a new person, you know they're getting ready to make the chance. Some of you guys are actually, you're going to completely circumnavigate it and go first, especially for my male Libras. You're like, I'm gonna. It's like Ferris Bueller. I'm gonna do it. There's actually even a few female Libras hanging here. It's like, I'm about ready to do it too. I'm just gonna. It's like Sadie Hawkins energy. Yeah, I just heard a female Gemini Libra energy off of this Lovers card that was like, you know what, girls, we fought for independence this whole time. So let's take that power and let's go for it. We're gonna go get ourselves a good man. You know what I mean? I dig it. Mama T's, she's actually hanging out on TikTok. She's doing some modding on TikTok, Kate. Hey Aubrey, what up, girl? Rebecca, Donna, how you guys doing? That Fool card just went flying with my hand movements. So the thing on this is that, oh, okay, for some of you guys, like you were either already in a relationship or they were. Somebody just had to finish something up. And it got to a point where one of y'all, the person that didn't have this extra involvement, started getting like, wow, this is taking a long time to wrap up all this energetical red tape. Whomever that may apply to, for those of you that resonates, the red tape's getting wrapped up this week. We're getting ready for forward momentum. They've done their work too. You guys are both very spiritual, or you awoke or turned this person onto tarot and got them onto their journey. Okay. You know what it is that, okay, some of you guys, for some of you guys, you're already in a relationship, right? Or you're getting ready to give it a go, and like you're nervous if it's safe to proceed. Either somebody's nervous about taking the shot, or if they should be accepting the offer, right? Okay, so I see where we're going to with it. All right, it's just like, the last time you guys spoke, things were already in place to start bringing you two together. Aries, Scorpio energy, twin flame energy. Yeah, Cancer, Aquarius, and Sagittarius comes out on this. Doesn't have to be their sun sign, but their chart. I mean, this person, their chart is like completely energized for you on this. Four of Pentacles to the Moon card. They're just hiding it. But this Death card, no, that's a Moon card. Cancer, Pisces energy. The most recent full moon has definitely changed this person's mindset. Nine of Wands into the Seven of Swords to overcome some, whatever it is they're hiding with the Queen of Swords and coming clean onto the Queen of Cups. And with the Hierophant, you're going to find out the thing they're hiding is so trivial. They were nervous about it because their exes all gave them flack about it. And you're going to be like, I am totally fine with that. That was your problem? That was your problem? That's what held this all up? And they're like, yeah, sorry. And you're like, well, all right, now let's go. Let's do this. You're going to be so relieved when your anxieties and everything gets put at rest. It's like that it's still developing and blooming. There's like a strong bond. You know what it is? This was just a test in vulnerability. Yep, and the Eight of Cups was reversed. You guys aren't walking away from each other, not a chance. You guys have done this lifetimes before. You're going to do it lifetimes more. So the cool thing is that you both are at the point here because God is sitting here. Because remember, in the biblical tarot, the Eight of Cups, that's the ascension of Jesus. So God is sitting here being like, hey, you guys are ready for this Eight of Cups. No need to walk away now. It's just getting ready to get started. You guys are going to totally pass this test and learn a lot in the process. I like that. Nice. You or them could be born on the 6th, the 7th, the 17th is here, the 4th or the 24th, the 13th is here, the 3rd, maybe the 31st, the 29th. The repeating fours seem to be following you right now, and angel number 247 could be something worth Googling and looking up about your journey. All right. I think for some of you guys, this gets wrapped up, yeah, in the week ahead. Somebody here's a Taurus moon, but this gets wrapped up in the week ahead big time. Neat. Totally keep me posted. This is happening sooner than you guys expect on this. Page of Wands into the Six of Pentacles on the Empress. How about be ready to receive an equal, balanced relationship that you have waited for? I love this for you. This person's going to do it right. Somebody here drives a convertible. I hope that helps, Libra. I love you guys. And I am totally interested with all this major arcana to see what goes on in your collective reading this week. Libra is going to be a good reading. We're going to get deep on it. We'll probably need the shadow deck too. All right. So I hope that helps, Libra. All right. I love you. Love the like on your way out. Please leave a comment. And if you do want to keep your personal life private, just pop an emoji. Still helps the channel and keeps it private. And I know what to manifest. God knows what you're doing when you posted the emoji. So that lets you keep your private life private. Okay. But I hope it helps. I love you. And I will see you later. All right. Okay. Let's see. Put this back here. You got it. I bumped Buddha's hat off. Sorry. Okay. Grab light seers, Scorpio. Let's do it to it here. I'm going to use light seers for you. In honor of a special request from my awesome Scorpio mom, Mama T, we're going to use the light seers deck for you, all right? So let's go for it. What's up? Oh my gosh, what's up, Magic Moon? Hey, Andy, Jen, how's it going, guys? Thank you all for being here, too. To the 150 in the chat, love that like for you guys. You totally deserve it. And over on TikTok, too, thank you all so much for coming and hanging out with us. You're awesome. Red Delilah, thank you for sharing the live. I love you. You're awesome. Mac, thank you for everything you do. All the mods, thank you guys so much. Okay, you guys ready for Scorpio? Let's do it to it. There we go. Perfect. All right, onward and forward. Let's go for it. You ready? Tarot by Trina. What's up? How's it going? Oh, it's not spying and cross-watching. You're just checking all your signs and placements. There's a loophole to every contract. What's up, Stephanie? Hey, T Rose, Andy. Andy, shh, shh. Everybody. Andy's coming. That was awesome. Everybody that did that, we are now best friends. Okay, Scorpio, you ready? Let's go for it. Here we go. Scorpio, you're going to be at 140.25 because we have to keep that Andy bit in there totally. So let's go for it, Scorpio. Here we go. All right, Scorpio, think about your person. What do we got for Scorpio? What is up for Scorpio? Give me everything you got for Scorpio and the one on their mind for the week ahead. Thoughts, feelings, and emotions. What do we got for Scorpio? Oh, wow. That's a deck jam. There have been a couple deck jams tonight. When my deck's jam, that means you need a spinny hug, too. So come here, Scorpio. I'm going to grip you up. I'm going to tell you it's going to be okay. Then we'll spin you around until you start giggling and your hair gets all messed up in the breeze, like you're in a Jeep with the tops off. Jeep wave. You might giggle and be happy, okay? So if you need another spinny hug, you come back anytime, all right? All right, let's go. Thanks, Aubrey. I actually take that as a compliment. Chumba. All right, Scorpio, wherefore art thou, O Scorpio? 'Tis the east, and Scorpio is the sun. Would a Scorpio by any other name still be just as sweet? Totally. All right, let's go, Scorpio. Give me 2 shuffles. Here we go. You ready? 1 and 2. Let's love this deck. Ooh, the Knight of Swords just popped up. Your person's heading towards their motorcycle coming your way. This Knight of Swords, God has been putting chess moves into place. And somebody here actually does do archery, okay? Or the Hunger Games movie might resonate. But there's plans going on. So let's dig in and see what we got. Let's love this deck for the super successful and smart Scorpios. The Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady wins the race. I like it. Remember, in my tarot, the Knight of Pentacles is the U.S. Postal Service. You or your person might even work for the post office because neither rain or sleet or snow or natural disaster stops the Knight of Pentacles from delivering the Ace of Pentacles to its destination. 4 of Pentacles into justice on the 6 of Cups. You're clearing generational debt. All right. The 6 of Cups shows that the stuff you went through in your upbringing and what you went through growing up, by clearing that off, which is simply just being like, you don't want the past to repeat itself. You don't want the future that your parents had or the relationship that your parents and grandparents had. You are clearing the slate, starting fresh. By the time your kids and grandkids grow up, they won't even remember it. It'll be like cursive handwriting for them at that point, right? Yep. That's cool. Keep not teaching kids cursive, and eventually the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution will all be hieroglyphics. Remember, Egyptians could read that stuff on the cave walls. Okay. Ooh, look who's back. The Knight of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the 2 of Pentacles, the Fool card. The 6 of Wands is your anchor card. That's Caitlin Petty doing a sellout concert during filling Titan Stadium or Bridgestone Stadium, big time. That's a standing ovation you got coming in. Ace of Pentacles on the 6 of Pentacles does give confirmation because look, what did I just say? I just got chills. The Knight of Pentacles delivers the Ace of Pentacles, and you've got it. The delivery's coming in. Heads up, check your mailbox. Angel number 203 might resonate to you, and to the 203 in this chat, you'd love that like for you. You totally deserve it. Peace and love. So here's the thing that's going on. This is one of those things that's happened again, isn't it? 1 minute you're over all this, and the next minute you're right back into it. Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. This Wheel of Fortune shows you at the point of making a free Nissan Stadium. Thanks, Melissa. Demon Bruin. This Wheel of Fortune, this is you're exercising your free will. You are in the free will roundabout, which you know what I say, Tell me that a roundabout, it makes more sense than a four-way stop with a traffic light. Change my mind. But you're at that point to exercise your free will and make a big decision on this one. So you do still miss them. Then the next minute, you're kind of mad at yourself for missing them. So it's a bit of a roller coaster ride with the Two of Pentacles. Capricorn energy, okay? The Fool card shows that you're wanting to trust in them and believe in this process. Six of Wands on the Six of Pentacles. You don't ask for much. You just want an equal reciprocal relationship. All right, because you give and give and give and give. Others take and take and take and take. And not that you're begging, but where's your giving? Yin versus the yang. You've been giving the yang forever and not even getting the yin. You know what I mean? You're not asking for much. Just some loyalty and somebody that's honest and tells the truth, you know? That soulmate connection that you can trust in. Somebody here, you or them are born on the 26th or the 10th, maybe even the 6th. The 1st, the 16th is here. Also, the 12th or the 21st comes out. Maybe even the 11th. Seven of Wands, the Four of Cups. Interesting. Ooh, the Moon card on the Emperor is here underneath it. Three of Wands on the Death card. Aries, Scorpio energy. But you got a boss vibe coming in on this with Borat showing up. This Emperor's the king of the castle. I got a chair. I have a chair. It's a great success. Scorpio, your neighbors, they cannot afford. This is nice. Three of Wands. Some of you guys, you work together, don't you? Leo, Cancer energy is on this. But it's kind of a bit of a love-hate thing going on at the moment. Like you either love to hate them or you hate to love them. It's a lot. You know what I mean? The Moon card on the King of Swords, Cancer and Pisces energy on this one is that they've got a very big fear that they open their mouth and inserted foot. Okay? I do dig the King of Swords vibe because even though the King of Swords can give off a narcissistic energy when they're unawoke, is that when they're awoke, Gemini energy, the King of Swords thinks before taking action, okay? High on the mountaintop. Somebody here, I'm seeing a rock wall. That might resonate. The thing on this is that they've been talking to someone behind the scenes that's helping them with their shadow work. Interesting, right? Moon card on the King of Swords with that Emperor. Somebody here could be a life path number 7 or 4. And I'm being drawn to these bowls. These on the ground and this Four of Cups. Some of you guys might be into channeling or scrolling because I keep hearing, I saw you on the water. Some of y'all need to take a pause by a park or a fountain. Something about a fountain resonates. The water allows you to think and channel. It's kind of cool. So this roller coaster ride that they've got you on right now, 7 of Wands, 4 of Cups. This is the thing that's got you at that love-hate point of a thing. I wonder who's helping him do the shadow work. Let me get some energy on this Moon card because it still shows success with the 6 of Wands. Okay? That's making it through downtown traffic on Broadway in a car, anywhere. I don't know why Nashville resonates so much to somebody besides me. But yeah, it's cool. Somebody here might actually live or work in Nashville, or somebody's a singer-songwriter. I'm actually seeing somebody that actually performs in bars or restaurants. Okay? King of Pentacles into the Page of Swords. I knew it. They're still Snoopy. King of Pentacles. Look at them just sitting at home, chilling out and checking you out on the phone. But they have learned some lessons, and I do like the vibes on that one. Okay, so the shadow work, the thing that they really have to work on to get out of this fight or flight mode that they've been dealing with, to be willing to work through conflicts that come up in day-to-day relationships. You know how before that every single time you had something came up or you had to talk about something, you know, needed clarity, ask a question instead of actually staying and talking through it calmly and working it out. Nope, they booked. They head out the door. I'm going, not even saying something like I'm going for a ride or I'm going for a walk so we can calm down before things get out of hand. It just gets out of hand and then they book it out the door, right? Somebody's helping them overcome that. I'm literally hearing the energy from their side of the fence of like, I didn't raise you that way. That is not how your parents raised you. Like, we're watching the death of an ego. This is an ego to remember, okay? In that we've got a dark night of the soul to pull somebody out of it who's like, oh my gosh, it is me. I am the problem. And that's where we're going from in this. Somebody's going through a major awakening as a result of financial situations. Some of you guys might even have had to support them financially. The Knight of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. There's the 4 of Wands again, too. This 4 of Wands has graced us in every reading so far, Scorpio. Some of you guys could be dealing with your twin flame. The Seven of Pentacles shows the stuff you said, even though you didn't think they heard it as they were walking out the door. Seven of Swords. They heard every word. Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Some of you guys, you or them, could be born on the 7th or seeing repeating sevens that come out. And Scorpio, 3 sevens. That's a triple. That's a lottery. That's a jackpot. I'm going to call it. And I'm being drawn to the purple on the Four of Wands for those of you on the twin flame journey. But this resonates for all of you guys. You'll be shocked. This works. I've had comments and replies. I'm being told that for those of you interested, nothing over $10. But the next time you stop at your gas station or your petrol station for a fill up, and you see the scratch off tickets, and you find that one big roll that's brand new, nobody's taken cards off it yet, and it's purple and it's $10 or less, go for it. And let me know how much you win on it. Okay? Enjoy yourself. Anyhow, Knight of Pentacles and the Emperor. Man, that Aries energy won't go away. Aries, Capricorn, and Cancer is strong. Sagittarius is here. Virgo, Gemini, Pisces. Strong Capricorn too. Somebody here has a fruit or a vegetable garden, something about that. Maybe some of you guys, somebody's doing like a nomadic type of a lifestyle or growing your own stuff, trying to eat healthier, think healthier, live healthier. Something about hanging baskets resonates too, like the hanging flower baskets. Death card. Oh, you know what it is? So they never learned how to work through conflicts, conflict resolution. Maybe it could be just a broken or controlling childhood, or something in that one parent that never taught them anything about real love that led them to be hyper independent and never fully locked down. Sagittarius, Cancer energy on this, along with Scorpio, Aries, and Capricorn. Leo's here too. Got strong Capricorn, Cancer energy on this. But Sag and Pisces are here too. Four of Wands. I can totally tell the week ahead is going to be twin flame readings. This is going to be an epic week of live collectives. And they do have some devil energy around them. It's very minor, but it's there. I can feel it. They don't have straight up Toby energy, but there's a bit of a devil. Somebody's working to beat the devil, and they're working at it. Like their progress bar might be about 89%, or this part might only resonate to 88 or 9% of you guys. Oh, nice. Ace of Cups. Hey, Brittany, what's up, hon? Ace of stinking cups. Remember what my Sag grandma explained to me, okay? Mama T, you know, because she was your mom. That when somebody has done the work and healed through things, they come back in an Ace of Cups. It's a fresh start. It's not picking up where we left off and the cycle repeating itself, but it's putting that cycle away and going fresh forward in a new direction. Thanks for the follow, Brittany. Love you. Ace of Cups and the Six of Cups and the Hermit card, Virgo vibes. What I'm seeing on this here, somebody might have a dog, okay? I'm seeing I see the golden retriever, it's on the Six of Cups, but I'm actually seeing a smaller puppy dog, all right? So, okay, I just heard don't get specific. Somebody owns dog. There, how's that? Good? Okay, yeah, we good? We tight. All right, it ain't tight, but it's aight. Ace of Cups on the Hermit card with the Five of Pentacles. This person has seen the light, and they're coming your way. See how the key's been waiting? You left the key by the door for them this whole time. And just when you're sitting there going, gosh, please show up, otherwise this is all going to go south. Oh my gosh, they show up, King of Cups. You guys have been training for this, that tower moment that they've gone through. It's the end of the hyper-independent vibes. It's why they never learned how to compromise. That's what it is. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn for some of you guys. And somebody here is either a life path number 1, 5, or 3. You or them could be born on the 4th, the 14th, or the 24th, the 8th, the 18th, the 28th, the 27th is here. 22nd. Somebody's got a Scorpio Venus. Scorpio Moon is coming out too. Cancer and Pisces vibes are here too. And somebody could be a life path 2, 6, or 8. And somebody's born on the 1st. All right. So I hope that helps. Keep me posted because you are doing great on the King of Cups. Your self-love journey is getting ready to come to an end, and get ready for the next test in your life, or a test built for 2. I like that for you. All right. Now, I do see the big thing on this one is that them contemplating like coming in to take a fresh approach to things with that Ace of Cups that I don't know where it's at now. No, here it is. Thanks. Stop hiding, Cancer. Get off from under the table, Cancer. But the thing on this is that The fresh approach, it's a lot of reprogramming of their mind, but man, are they doing it. You'll be shocked. All right. I love it for you. I hope it helps, Scorpio. All right. And you, I totally want to, I can't wait to do your live reading this week. The collective reading is going to be epic. All right. Leave a comment. Let me know how things are going. If you want to keep your private life private, just pop an emoji. God knows what you're thinking. All right. Still helps me help manifest. And like, share, comment, subscribe. All the usual stuff. And thank you for being here. I love you. Thanks for the follow, Sparkle and Bright. I love you. You're awesome. Thank you. All right. And TikTok, Facebook. Anybody not hanging out over on YouTube with us, you're more than welcome to come over either during the live or afterwards. You can scroll back. And even here, we will have timestamps on YouTube afterwards. But yeah, I mean, if you let me get that. There we go. Okay, cool. But yeah, if you're like Aries through Scorpio, feel free to come on over and check out the channel. And if you're here, you can scroll back, be kind and rewind, and the timestamps will be posted afterwards. And thank you for the follows and the shares and everything too. Definitely share this reading and the whole channel with that one person you want to see happy, healthy, and healed. All right, let's heal them all. There's plenty of room at this table, so come on in. It's a genre. It's a thing. All right. I love you guys. It is just so cool to hang out with you all. To the 194 in that chat, love that like. All right, and Scorpio Sag, I'm throwing both you guys. Angel number 194. Check that out, okay? All right, Sagittarius, it's your turn. Hey, Jersey girl, Julianne, what up? Spicy Irwin, how's it going? What's up, y'all? Thanks for being here. You are right on time, Beth, as always. Mac, all the mods, thank you guys for what you do. You guys rock. Molly, you ready? All right, let's go for it, Sag. Let me grab your title card. Here we go. Let's go for it. You ready? You ready, Sag, girl? Ready, Lioness? Dock of the Bay? Let's do it to it. All right, Sag. Let's go. You know what? I haven't used Penumbra in a long time either. Oh my gosh, I want to use it. Okay, cool. Let's do that. Dig it. All right, let's go for it. All right, Sagittarius. Let's put Sag at 156.33. All right. What is up, Sag? How you doing? Thanks for being here. All right, let's see what's up with you and your person for the week ahead. Going into, I mean, we're in retrograde. We've got a real quiet spot on the Schumann resonance right now. I know something, when we get up tomorrow, stuff's going to be different. All right, so let's read for you, Sag. Let's see what we got for you in the one on your mind. Because as you know, I am the Sag Whisperer. I'm here for you. That's why I'm Archer. All right, I have been affectionately called the Sag Whisperer by my bestie, which means the world to me. So let's see what we got for you. All right, Sag, let's do it to it. Give me everything you got for Sagittarius, please, and thank you, God. What do we got for Sagittarius? What do we have for Sagittarius? Thoughts, feelings, and emotions. Why did they make you out to be the villain? Okay, let's do it. I want to find out for you. Here we go. Give me 2 shuffles for Sagittarius. Let's do this. Give me everything you got, buddy. 1 and 2. Cool. Let's love this deck for the sassy Sagittarius, the only sign deserving of 5 syllables. Let's go. Overall energy is the 2 of Swords. And as soon as I looked at the 2 of Swords, I heard, have faith, Sagittarius, 7 of Pentacles. The seeds that you have planted are working with the Queen of Wands. Okay. Aries energy is here. Taurus. We've got Capricorn with the Queen of Pentacles. And the 2 of Swords gives me some Libra. All right. Let's see what we've got. We got the 6 of Pentacles, the World card, nice, into the 4 of Wands. Oh my gosh, Sagittarius. This is totally going to be a week of Twin Flame collective readings. I've had the 4 of Wands come out for every reading tonight so far. This is heavy. Some of you guys are definitely dealing with the Twin Flame or the Twin Flame journey. 7 of Swords into the Strength card and the Chariot that leads us to the King of Swords. Gemini, Leo, Cancer, Aries, the World card's here, Libra, fixed sign energy. Cancer and Leo season this year, very transformative. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Cancer or Leo. That's the major arcana with the World card. And I have been personally tracking this for you, Sagittarius, okay? That you are coming to the end of a long 10-year cycle. The energies and the shifts are just getting ready for you to go into the next 10-year cycle, a good era, okay? The next decade for you is going to be the complete antithesis of what you've been through. All right. None of us here breathing and living still on this planet were around with the last time that, well, okay, maybe a few of us are. The last time Jupiter was in Cancer. But trust me, Jupiter in Cancer leading for Jupiter and Leo in the future, you have got a very beautiful future. And a lot of it's going to be setting the intentions for it in this week ahead. You are in a transformative time as we are transiting between Cancer and Leo season for you. Some of you guys, all of your passions and your best start happens during Leo season, doesn't it? You get very emotional during Cancer season, and every August, late July and August, always seems to be your perky time, right? That might even kind of let you know this part of the reading's for you, or somebody here is born on the 7th or the 8th. Could be a life path number 7 or 8 too. The thing is that the way all this went down and the way that they told everyone it was your fault and made you out to be the total villain, this did not have to escalate as far out of hand as it did it? With that World card. 7 of Swords. You were cool. You were trying to sleep. You were trying to rest. They wouldn't let it go. Things kept going, and then it got out of hand, right? And you didn't even do anything about it. You took it. You had friends and people and that reaching out to you. And Sagittarius, I just heard what happened. And you're reading those text messages of these people, 7 of Swords, 2 of Swords, and you're like, it's okay, fine. Call me all those names. Just don't reply, Sagittarius. Just take it. It's fine. And you stayed quiet and you held your peace. Strength card in the Chariot shows you've made it through the worst of this, okay? Some of you guys could be dealing with a Cancer or a Leo, but you've also got strong Taurus and Aries vibes hanging out with Gemini so far. Pisces is here too. So the people that reached out to you trashing you via text, while you just quietly sat back and took it without replying, you did let them in. They were just very rigid and not opening up. They were very much in their ego and all about themselves and never focused on you. They never let you do anything at your pace. If you made a decision they didn't like, then that's not going to work for them. And if you didn't make the decision quick enough, then they were like, oh, well, everybody's allowed to heal and process in their own time. And this person couldn't accept it. They wanted you ready on their time, right? They're like, well, I know. And you're like, well, I'm not sure yet. Give me a minute. And then at that point, it was just on and it just derailed, right? Somebody here could be born on the 6th, the 4th, maybe the 21st, the 7th. The 11th is here, the 8th, the 18th, and 28th come out. Page of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune, though. Oh my gosh, that 2 of Swords won't go away. Even after all this went down, for those of you that were working when this happened, and you still made it through the workday. It's like you did your 7 minutes and cried and came back in and kept going. With the High Priestess, you're like, never let him see me sweat, Archer. Never let him see me sweat. But I saw it. It's kind of like that they were at this point that they were just so rigid to things. And like when they were ready, it was totally fine. But they never paid attention to you. And it left you feeling stuck in an energy on that Wheel of Fortune. You guys are both in this Wheel of Fortune roundabout right now. Some of you guys, either you just turned this person on to tarot or them you, but it's kind of like you're almost getting to the point, I didn't see a Sag, it's like, what's the point of doing this? It doesn't, everybody says, oh, they're thinking about you, they're coming back. Like, you guys are both kind of getting to a vibes where the energies around you guys are like a little bit of a lack of faith, or like maybe like why does God hate me? That's what I was trying to go with on this. And that's pretty adamant, that why does my life keep going wrong? Why does this stuff keep happening to me? It's not fair. And then nobody's there for you. Nobody helps you through it. And you've got to process it on your own. Well, everybody's like, oh, Sag, grow up, tough up, step up her lip. And you're like, I can hurt too. Everybody keeps thinking that you're Sagittarius and oh, Sag can take it. They're all mean. They don't realize that you got feelings too. Every sign has bad stuff in them. There's bad Leos, there's bad Cancers, there's bad Aries, right? You always just quietly accept the stereotype and take it, but you've got correction coming in for what you've been through. And I don't mean you got to correct yourself, but I mean, Sag, you're powerful. You got some serious guardian angels going on, and that what you wished for, God's pushing it. God's making changes on their side, okay? You don't think it's been happening or heard from it. You're like, no, Archer, they moved on. They don't care about me. Nobody else cares about me. Nobody else comes back. You know, why would they be any different? This person hasn't ever let you go. But if you guys had kept going down the road you were going on, it would have gotten so much worse. Oh my gosh, this here is total protection energy and a redirection protection. I know what you went through, and you're like, Archer, could it get worse? I'm like, it totally could have got worse. If this didn't happen now when it did, twin flame energy on this one, it would have been a very rough derailment in the future, okay? Capricorn energy is here along with Cancer, Aries. The thing on this is you guys both want to talk. That's the thing. You guys miss the heck out of each other. Definitely a twin flame reunion vibe coming. Three of Swords. I knew it. On the Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles, and the Lovers. Into the Queen of Cups. Gemini and Cancer energy on this one. Look at this. Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords. This here is what you guys have gone through. And all those people accusing you of that resting Five of Swords face on the Five of Swords when you're like, I don't have that. I've been through a lot of stuff. Five of Swords on the Five of Pentacles. Right? People need to stop judging you on that stuff. And that's the energy that you're coming into. It's kind of like, so long as they were cool, it was all handled their way, they were fine. Like total control freak energy on this. Gemini, Taurus, Aquarius energy. Somebody here's an Aquarius moon. You would have given them the world for some of you guys. That's the thing. And then they were so quick to change out of things. Like good times, no problems, and out of the blue, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. And you'd be like, how was your day? And they would go off and you're like, oh my gosh, what happened? I didn't do anything to you. And you're okay, I'll take it. But it got to a point where you didn't want to. Three of Swords. You would sit there and give and give and give. And then while they were working or doing their own thing or chasing their own beer dreams and pipe dreams and never showing you any time. And you got bored because they're like, I got to do me. I got to do me. And then never, if they would have made 20 minutes for you to have a conversation instead of and sit their phone down, you might have actually been a little more involved. They really thought that you would just like go to work and come home and sit on your backside while they play their video games or work on their computers or do whatever they want, never have any like family time or couple time. For some of you guys, 3 to 5%, smaller percentage of you guys, this Three of Swords is straight up, you caught them. You straight up caught them with another person. Male or female, remember, no gender in this reading. I'm reading from male and female Saggies. But the 3 to 5% of you guys, you straight up caught them in the act. You busted them on their phone with the messages or liking and following certain things. Their WhatsApp, their Snapchats going up and they're ignoring you. Some of you guys literally actually came home and walked in on them. Oh my word. Condolences for those of you that part resonates to. And remember, I'm reading for a lot of Saggies, okay? Take what resonates. Leave the rest for those and wish them well if it doesn't. I am not telling you, this is only if you know your person cheated on you, okay? Not all of it has to be a tarot novella, okay? And I don't, if you know there's no cheating involved, do not let a tarot reading be the one that tells you there is, okay? Now, the Dr. Jekyll Hyde syndrome, that's what they had to go through, okay? The thing is, they never reciprocated it because they didn't believe in themselves until they met you. For some of you guys, it was the depression or the mental issues. For some of you guys, it's either diagnosed, they were on SSRIs. I do see a bit of multiple personalities or depression or ADHD that comes out, bipolar, and whether diagnosed or not, I do see a Sag that's sitting there going, please just go and get help. And then being like, I don't need help. And you're just like, we both need help at this point because you're dragging me down too, right? And for those of you battling or dealing with an addiction, remember that families deal with it as well too. I've done couples counseling for those that are going through and healing from traumas and addictions as couples. You guys going forward will do a couples tarot reading together, or you both are into it. Especially those of you right now that are doubting the tarot or doubting God, you know what I mean? Going forward, I see it changing. Now, it does look like on this one, they're talking to either a close friend or a family member about how to reach out to you. You showed this person there was still happiness and goodness in the world, and when you met, they were so miserable and depressed that they just dragged you into their hemisphere of stuff, right? Some of you guys did rub off on each other, and like, you almost feel like you're carrying the burdens of their generational karma and their bad karma along with yours. There is the vibes here that somebody sold their soul to the devil at one point. For those of you that it's you, I'm being told the ink never dried. This is only for those of you this resonates to. Some of you guys straight up know your person did, okay? And they got to get out of it. But for those of you that did, I'm being told this is specific for a Sagittarius that at one point when you were younger sold your soul to the devil. Notice how on this world card, how I had to draw a Sharpie swimsuit on her because she was not safe for YouTube, right? Okay. The thing on this is, I heard the ink never dried. For those of you this specific message resonates, something you did when you tried, you missed a step and it never happened. And so Toby actually has not been interested this whole time. It's only been in your mind because you thought you did, but you straight up, you missed a step. And that was the best thing you could have ever missed in your entire life. You can literally walk away from it because Toby's not interested in you. You're too protected. You're too much of a challenge for the devil. Devil's going to go for easy targets, and you, Sagittarius, are not an easy target. Straight up. You're the 9th house. You're the Akashic records, the knowledge, everything. All right? Toby's going to go for the easy target. That's just been on your mind for those of you that message resonates, okay? Now, the thing on this is, for those of you, geez almighty. Not today, Toby. I just got chills off of that, Sagittarius. I was literally just talking about this, and Toby showed up. He's not interested. You've world card on the devil card. Not today, Toby. Not today. Not to my Sagittariuses. You beat the devil with the 10 of swords, and you can now overcome the overthinking because you missed a step. And for those of you that it was your person that sold their soul, somebody here missed the step, and Toby is in no way interested. Toby's like, oh, man. And God's like, yep, Sagittarius forgot the blood part or the whatever part. I don't know. It's weird vibes. But you know what? You got to understand it. You know what I mean? Toby's going to go pick an easy. Bullies always go for the easy target, and you in no way are an easy target. Okay. Now, the thing on it is here is that everything that happened, those claws, when they went off, that scared you, right? The thing is that both of you guys have been doing the 10 of Swords shadow work, and you're coming to an end of the overthinking stage for both of you guys. Okay. You guys are nearing the point of reunion. I knew it. Page of Wands. Somebody here thinks their lips are too small. I was just told to tell you you're just right, or something about collagen or Botox, or don't they make like lip puffer lipstick or something, or lip gloss? I forget. Lip plumper. I'm a guy. I don't know how that stuff works. But not today, Toby. Devil card and the 5 of Swords. Literally, that short that I posted might resonate to you. The whole not today where the sun card and the devil card are interacting. It's in my shorts. Check it out. Not shorts on YouTube. It's also in the reels on stuff on TikTok. But that's it. You beat the devil onto this one. And now with them doing the shadow work, I have to do it. The energies are right, especially for those of you the color yellow resonates, is that I'm issuing a reunion watch. Straight up. 4 of Wands. The issues around you are favorable for a twin flame reunion to come in. And you know your personal storyline, timeline better than me. You know who's supposed to go next. Whose ever turn it is to go next and follow your divine blueprint. Because remember, the Lovers is called the choice. But it's not about your free will choices because it's major arcana. It's about the choices that your hearts and your soul set with God before you came in here. God's been lining your guys' path up this whole time. So I have to totally issue a twin flame watch. The conditions are favorable. It is very possible, and we may have to upgrade this to twin flame reunion warning. And if you don't subscribe to the twin flame vibes and that, just you and your person are going to work out. All right. So either way, you get an incoming storm reunion watch. All right. So whose ever turn it is in your personal situation to go for it, God is saying, go for it. You can't lose. All right. So, and if that is the cross watcher, your person that's going to be reaching out, you're a Sagittarius. You know they can't forget about you. Straight up. Real talk. 100% bullseye emoji. All right. So I hope that helps, Sagittarius. There is strong Gemini and Cancer energy here. Leo is here as well, too. Capricorn, Aries, Taurus, and Virgo. Libra, Pisces, Scorpio, strong Gemini, Cancer, and Leo, big time. And you do got a little bit of Pisces hanging out if I didn't mention it. You or them might be born on the 9th, the 19th, or the 29th, the 26th, the 3rd, the 1st, maybe even the 5th, 15th, or 25th. I hope that helps. All right. You keep me posted, Sag, because you aren't going to be sad much longer. You're going to be fun, happy, and tired at the same time. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for this for you. You deserve this. You've had a rough one. This is a good reading. All right. I hope that helps, Sag. I cannot wait to do your live collective reading later this week. Oh my gosh. This is going to be an epic reading. Subscribe, be a part of the fam, leave a comment too. And if you just want to leave an emoji, that way it keeps your private life private. Help yourself. God still knows what you're thinking when you post that down there, and that way I can help you manifest it. All right. So like, share, comment, subscribe. I love you, and I'll see you later, Sagittarius. Mwah. Bye. Mwah. Bye. See ya. Arrivederci. Aloha. Ciao. Boy. Abigail, hi, what up? How you doing, girl? Spinny hugs. What's up, Stish? How you doing? All right. On to Capricorn. Let's go for it. There we go. Cool beans. All right. Next up, we're going to do some Capricorn. What's up, Cardinal Earth signs? How you guys doing? Thank you to everybody that's here. To the 200 people in the chat. You love that like for you guys. You totally deserve it. All right. Mac, Rahama, what up? Hey, Beth. Thank y'all for coming. All right. And definitely share this live, share the channels, share this TikTok and everything with that person you want to see happy, healthy, and healed. We got room here for everybody. So invite them on in. All right. Capricorn. Bible deck. I haven't touched this one all night yet. I just realized that. Okay, cool beans. All right, Capricorn. Let's do your reading at... Sorry. Yeah, just a sec. It is very rude to let somebody watch you change your gum. Better. Okay. Thank you for the follow. Thanks for the follow, Eileen. What's up? Hey, Lisa. How's it going? Starseed Panic. What's up? How you guys doing? Joanna. Hi. What's up, Poethics? Thank you for coming by. Thank you to everybody for taking some time here, okay? Love that like for you guys. This channel and me, we're here for you. Love like for you. You deserve it. I choose to be here. But thank you for taking time to hang with all of us. And say hi to the mods and the rest of the family. They're all hanging out down in the chat. All right, just enjoy it. Oh, I love you too, Starseed. Big spinny hugs. Oh my gosh. Hi, Joe. Thanks for coming to TikTok. What up? That's cool. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go for it. I love you guys. Aquarius Galactic Federation. How do I join the Aquarius Galactic Federation? I can't even pronounce it and I want to join it. What do I do? Neptune and Capricorn's a good placement too. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go for it. You ready, Allie? Let's do it. Capricorn, you're going to be at 2/16/20, okay? Let's go for it. So what's up? How you doing, Capricorn? Give it up for the Cardinal Earth sign because you're awesome. All right, what do we have for Capricorn for the week ahead? Think about your person. Think about what's going on. Tap in, tune in. Give me everything you got for Capricorn. What we got for Capricorn? Cannot wait to do your reading later this week. Capricorn, your collective reading. We're going to get deep. We're going to get real nosy. All right, what do we got? What's going on for Capricorn? Why aren't you wanting to trust your intuition right now? And why am I hearing the theme to the Pink Panther? I mean, that is a pretty wicked triangle. Ding, 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 ding. It's actually a fun bass line to play too. Okay, give me 2 shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the greatest of all times, the cool, calm, collected Capricorns. Here we go. Over energy, we have the 5 of Cups into the Queen of Cups. So this tells me that you're working to overcome something in the week ahead, to get out of this 5 of Cups mode where you feel like you missed the boat on real love. It shows up when you're least suspecting it in the Knight of Cups. That's a very unique love offer, and something is drawing me towards that harp. And I'm literally hearing the harp strings from She's Leaving Home by the Beatles. The song She's Leaving Home by the Beatles might even resonate to you. 7 of Swords. You've done the work and healed through this into the 4 of Wands. The twin flame vibes. This has literally come out for every reading tonight. Oh, it is totally going to be a twin flame set of weeklies. All right, it's twin flame week in the week ahead. All right, let's see where we go for you. Is this rewards for twin flame returning? What are we doing? 8 of Pentacles. Oh, you guys do work well together. It's peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly. 5 of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Ooh, they frustrated as much as you are. Oh boy. Some of you guys have recently being accused of having that resting 5 of Swords face. And you telling people mind your own business on this because you're healing. This is the 5 stages of grief that you've been going through. For those of you that there's been something go on, but you work together, there's the awkward work situation going on, isn't there? But in the World card of the 10 of Cups, you've passed the test this week ahead that gets you out of the 5 of Cups and you start feeling better about something. Page of Wands, Miriam's praise for God. So you've got a feeling about them. And at the moment right now, at the time of finding this reading, you don't trust your intuition. But in the week ahead, you're gonna find some clarity. Something will happen to give you some clarity on the situation going forward to be like, I knew it. Close the cycle, move forward, 10 of Cups. Josh would lead her faith for a green flag. It's go time for you too. It could be dealing with a Leo, a Pisces, or an Aquarius. I've even, well, strong Aries energy on this one. Fire sign vibes are kind of picking up pretty good with Scorpio. Aries and Scorpio seems pretty strong. All right, you and them could be born on the 10th, the 12th, the 5th or the 15th, the 18th, the 11th or the 2nd is here, maybe even the 21st. Woo! 6 of Swords on the 2 of Pentacles. It stops at the 10 of Swords. Somebody here has either recently had their hair changed, haircut, hair coloring, or you've got an appointment made for one. Might let you know this reading connects to you. 8 of Wands, Queen of Swords. Philip with the Ethiopians. The name Philip might even resonate. You guys were on track, 8 of Wands, for something stable until Queen of Swords. This argument got in the way and got out of hand to the point that it took away all your motivation. 2 of Pentacles on the 6 of Swords. So it's kind of like false start vibes in that it's like they're just fine without you, but they're not, they're faking it. They're not fine without you. 5 of Swords, the Ace of Wands, they are completely just as frustrated as you are because it never got off the ground the way it was supposed to. Some of you guys, this is like a really new relationship that just got started, but you're already getting like, you're like, I don't know. I don't know if I can trust this. And it is the week ahead. So you might be, this could be for some of my single Capricorns right now, who in the week ahead, you're not going to be single no more. Okay. The thing on this is like, yeah. Okay. Specific side note message. For those of you, you will have my single Capricorns, you're going to have something come up in the week ahead. Okay. That it's some kind of an unplanned event. Like, oh man, I got to, all of a sudden out of the blue, I got to run to a store, or I got to run here, or I got to go pick somebody up from their job, or kids from school, something. And at first you're like, oh man, what's going to happen? What's going to, but then the whole reason, it's like that whole vibe of when you lose your keys and you're 5 minutes late for leaving for work, but it avoids a car accident, right? It all happens for a reason type of a thing. So all of a sudden, like in the week ahead, you're like, oh man, I don't have time to do this today, but I got to, okay, I got to run. It's all happening for a reason for you to bump into people. Okay. So now let's get back into the Capricorns that are looking into this person. All right. You're both in the dark night's awakening and going through a dark night of the soul. 2 of Cups reversed. Now I reset and rephase all my decks. So if a card comes out reversed, I have to honor it. And that this is something that the timing was wrong before. Okay, we had right person, we had wrong time. The 3 of Swords. Some of you guys, they could have been talking to other people, or they made the wrong choice. For some of you, they went back to an ex, or like you might have busted them straight up in with the Justice card and the Strength card, Daniel Lion's Den. There is for 3 to 6% of you guys that you straight up caught them cheating with the Devil card. Yeah. For some of you guys, okay, the 3 of Swords on that Devil card, especially with the Strength card, this was either for, remember, I'm not calling them a cheater. This is only for those of you that know they cheated on you. Otherwise, this was a vice that got in the way, an addiction, sex, drugs, rock and roll. Something came up on this that you never really knew this person. You knew the vice, okay? This is somebody that totally needed to get cleaned up from this because that 3 of Swords is what got involved in the situation and got in the way. So it's kind of like that. You're ahead of them on the journey. That's why they had that passive aggressive way of constantly hitting your triggers. Childish talk on this, or banter, or jokes that are way out of style, you know? It's kind of like the vibes that nowadays somebody like Red Skelton wouldn't make it today, or George Carlin wouldn't make it today. This person's act was a little out of date or something, okay? Which is cool because it just means that they haven't really dated in a long time on the 6 of Swords and they're out of practice. They really stink at it, okay? But, oh, some of you guys, there could be an age difference between you guys because they had a rather childish way of fighting back and doing things. 6 of Swords. It's not what you say, but it's how you say it, right? Crosswatcher, take notes or replay that part again slower, okay? It's not what you say, it's how you say it. It's why I like phone calls over text messages because I don't know what the context is in a text message. It's why I use emojis in my text messages so people know, oh, okay, Archer's not being mean. He's in a good mood or something like that. You know what I mean? They just sucked at communication. This person could have really taken the time to watch a video of like, you know, male or female Capricorn, male or female, their sign. Okay, cross watchers, I'm throwing you some tips on this, okay? All right. I'm on your side, Capricorn. I'm working for you. Hey, Excel, what's up, girl? How you doing? Sunny Mama. Oh my gosh, I missed you. Spinny hugs. Hi, girl. It is so good to see you. All right, I'm sorry, Capricorn. Okay, meanwhile, back at the ranch. Okay, let's see what we got here. You know you were ahead of them on the journey, right? Because even when the Two of Cups comes out reversed, remember, Capricorn, tarot is not etched in stone. I'm a map reader. I'm a tarot reader. I'm not sitting here telling you this is the only choice. Everything that has happened, will happen. There's a timeline where you and this person met, fell in love, got married, never even discovered tarot, didn't know it existed, never had a clue. All right? There's timelines you never even met the person, and you've met somebody else. I'm pulling on every energy and every timeline on this one, okay? When the Two of Cups comes reversed, this is not etched in stone. This is popping a red flag of like, wait, we got to do something here to turn this thing upright. I gave you a heads up that coming up, there's a roadblock, a detour you got to redirect for. All right. So now we can use the GPS on this roadmap to turn this Two of Cups upright. That's how you overcome that Five of Cups in the week ahead. Right person, wrong time becomes right person, right time. Okay. I do still got some vibes of a twin flame energy off of this too. Either you've learned the lessons for the twin flame, or for those of you wanting the twin flame back, the Sun card to the Nine of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune says your prayers get answered. Whichever prayer it is. If it's Archer, I never want to see the past person again. Please let my new person come in. Bingo, wishes granted. If it's Archer, I want the past person to come back, but I need them worked. I need them to do the work because you don't want to come back in that same cycle. You got it. Prayers answered on the Nine of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune. With the Ace of Wands, there's still a spark between you guys. That's the thing. It's like when you leave a hot water tank on to go on vacation, you put the pilot light. The pilot light's still on. We just got to reignite the spark to keep this going. And only you can prevent forest fires, for whatever that means. Well, I mean, I know what it means. Hey, Cher, what up, girl? Spinny hugs. Hi, what's up? But yeah, something about maybe somebody, Smokey the Bear or campfires or camping might resonate to some of you guys. You know what it is? This person, for some of you guys, is the one that brought you to tarot. You know what it is, Capricorn? They're not used to having someone that actually cares about them and nurtured them. They're just so used to being taken advantage of that it messed up their core programming. It's like they're so used to it. Could be a Cancer, could be a Libra. Leo's here, Pisces energy, Taurus is here, Virgo. Aquarius too. Everyone could be born on the 4th, maybe the 24th or the 26th. The 22nd is here. And I do have the 25th. So I could be talking to a Christmas Day baby. What's up? I do have a question for you, Capricorns. The Capricorns that your birthday falls on or around Christmas. This is not tying to your reading. It's me it's my Sag Neptune wanting knowledge. Do you, growing up, did you get to have a separate birthday and a separate Christmas? Or were you of a family that they were like, just go pick a present out from under the tree? It's the same thing. I just want to know. It has no tie to the reading. It's just my own little hangman curiosity. Just 12th house. I just want a little more knowledge. Some of you guys totally could be dealing with Pisces, though. Now, here's the thing on this one. With Temperance to the hangman that comes out on the 7 of Pentacles, moderation's the key. For those of you that there was a devil energy, the addiction, whether it was cheating or sex, drugs, rock and roll, spending money, technology, people being addicted to cell phones is a thing. Okay, people can get addicted to tarot. People can get addicted to anything. All right. Temperance talks about that moderation. Balance is the key, right? People can get addicted to anything. But the thing on this one with that Temperance card, they take the action to overcome it. And that's how we turn this Two of Cups reversed to turn it into the right time. Okay? The thing on it is the moment you separated, they started going through changes. You both did. That's why you felt weird and different for a while. Literally, the pole shift that we had as we were in Cancer season, you've experienced it. You're timeline jumping. You're quantum leaping to get you into an energy where it's the same person, but you're Marty McFly in this whole thing. That they're in a new vibe where now you come back and Biff's washing and waxing your truck and your dad's rich and they wrote books about moon men. You know, okay? From the planet Funkton. But somebody here might work in Hollywood or TVs or movies. I could be talking to a Capricorn that's like an actor, an actress, or some kind of a celebrity in a way. All right? It's just another form of a day-to-day job. It just has a lot of more work involved, right? Hey, Queen Tiki Tarot. Oh, your sister's a Christmas Eve babe, and it was combined. I've always wondered. Thanks, Queen Tiki. It has nothing to do with the reading. It's my own crazy curiosities. But all right, I like this vibe off of here. You have felt weird and different for a while with this Pisces energy, the vertigo and the anxiety you've been feeling, because I said vertigo, not Virgo. Some of you guys are dealing with a Virgo. Not everyone is though. I said vertigo. Somebody just made me clear. I had a Capricorn. I heard a Capricorn that just said, clarify that word, Archer. Don't do your little stutter, talk fast stuff. I'm like, okay. I said vertigo. Some of you dealing with a Virgo. Y'all might have I don't know. Whatever it is. I'm not a doctor. Okay, I'm not a Virgo either. Anyways, the Saturn moving in and the changes happening. Somebody's on the verge of a Saturn return. Either around the age of the midlife crisis in your 40s, growing up in the 50s, or hitting about the age of 30, where it's time to grow up and start adulting, right? Somebody that used to need a more adultier adult is now coming in as an adult as a result of a timeline, quantum leap jump that you did. You're not in the same timeline you were in June. There are Mandela effects you don't even know existed anymore because in this timeline, they never existed. You remember the great Pop-Tarts thing, right? How do you remember Pop-Tarts? Did they ever come frosted and unfrosted or just frosted? Because in this timeline, that's not a thing. It never happened. Pop-Tarts are Pop-Tarts, which Pop-Tarts are basically just ravioli. Changed my mind. I don't care. But anyhow, Two of Cups and the Hangman. Why now? Because the timing's right. Cancer Pisces vibes. So the thing on this is this time it's going to be different. This is better than a second chance or better than another chance. You both have worked hard for this and deserve to be happy in this new world timeline. I love it for you. All right. So I hope that helps, Capricorn. And with you being a new Earth Capricorn in this new timeline, I cannot wait to do the collective reading later this week. Okay. I cannot wait. All right. And also, have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? It's so freaking good. Anyway, oh, God, I can't sing in that key. That is so not my key. Anyways, auto-tune, help. All right. I love you, Capricorn. I'll see you later this week. Okay. Love, leave a comment. And if you want to keep your private life private, just pop an emoji in the comments. Still helps the channel. And yet you can keep your private life private. God knows what you're thinking and what you're praying when you put it. Okay. So I can still help you manifest. So I love you, Capricorn, and I'll see you later. Okay. Onward and forward to one of my favorite signs to read for. Time for Aquarius. All right. What's up, Steal Your Heart, Susan? What didn't I say? What didn't I say to Aquarius? Wait, I'm just starting Aquarius. We're good. I'll still say it to Aquarius. All right, let's go for it. How am I doing, Mama T? Am I hanging in there, Mama T? Caitlin Petty is still the only person that has seen Mama T's existence. It's crazy. Okay, let's see. Mama T, you're such a Scorpio, but I love you. I just love you, Mom. IR? Oh, IR, Mama T? Oh, IR. Okay, IR. Cool. All right, let's dig into Aquarius. Aquarius, I want to... Dude, I got to do it. I got you covered. We're using Titanic, Aquarius. I know I've done it before, but I'm going to do it again, and I'll probably do it again, too. I've got stories on all 2,200 people on that ship. All right, so we're going to use it. We're going to use it. And yeah, you know, Light Teller's going to show up. We're cool. Let's go for it. To the 191 in the chat, love that like for you. And Aquarius, check out angel number 191. I'm being told there's something in it for you. And Aquarius, your timestamp's going to be at 2:32:40. Okay, so what's up? How you doing? Let's tap in and tune and see what we got for you, Aquarius. And I promise not to bore you with Violet Jessup stories because everybody on this channel already knows who Violet Jessup is and what she went through. I'll pick some new stories. Okay, let's keep going. All right, what do we have for Aquarius and the one on their mind? Think about Aquarius. Think about your person. Oh, there's cross watchers here. I just said think about Aquarius. Sun card. Some of you guys, you totally have a Leo thinking about you. Leo on the Sun card, which, yes, I know the Sun card is not Leo energy. Leo gets the Strength card. However, Leo, Sun, it's a whole thing. Star cards here too. All right, told you they were thinking about you and how happy you make them. Why are you guys both trying to avoid your feelings for each other? Oh, this is going to be interesting. Let's go. 2 shuffles. Leo and Virgo energy hits. Let's do it. Give me 2. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the amazingly auspicious Aquarians. I still cannot wait to get a whole digital telescope on my roof, Aquarius. Ties into my computer and everything. Oh, gosh, I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm saving up for it. Let's go. Over energy is you with the Six of Swords. Seeing things from a different perspective in the week ahead. A more optimistic mindset. Something that actually gives you a reason to be happy and optimistic. Oh, okay. So it's like you guys are both trying to avoid feelings for each other because they think you hate them. And it's like you both are avoiding each other, thinking you're protecting each other with the Judgment card. Okay, Scorpio and Aries energy on the Aquarius vibes. But in the Six of Pentacles to the Two of Swords tells me you both want the same thing. You're both trying to have faith that things are going in the right direction. It's like you've suspected or you felt like communication is coming in. Five of Wands into the Three of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles with the Four of Wands. I got chills off of this. This has literally come out for every reading so far, Aquarius. We are totally doing twin flame readings this week. All the collective reads are going to pull some twin flame vibes for sure. Some of you guys could be dealing with your twin flame because this is the second class couple that they monkey see, monkey dude what the Strausses did and decided to go down with the ship. And then on the Eight of Wands, we have lifeboat number 8 pulling up to the Carpathia. So there is still forward momentum in this connection. Cancer, Sagittarius energy. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, they're getting ready to bob back up to the surface like Wallace Hartley's violin. Somebody here has memories about band camp or you or them played violin in school and band. All right. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing the American Pie joke, okay? Because we all know it all happened that one time. You go to band camp one time. Okay, stop it. I love reading for you, Aquarius. I need cards. Give me some cards, please, on this Four of Wands and the Five of Wands. The Magician. Aquarius, you are actually the manifestee. I don't know how to tell you this, but it's why you've been feeling some type of way is because your person's manifesting you back in. The Magician card on the Three of Pentacles. This is a very connected relationship. You know how you just wanted things to work out and then you disconnected and walked away from it? God's like, that was literally all you needed to do. Perfect. And now your person's finally come around. They're on their side of the fence being like, please let Aquarius. They're watching like YouTube videos about like ways to manifest a text from your person, way to manifest a phone call from your person, right? They're sitting there, Magician on the Three of Pentacles. Please, guardian angels, I need to talk to Aquarius. Could be a Pisces for some of you guys. I don't know why. I'm like, were they just extremely melodramatic back in the time? Because literally, like, I mean, like, I can see him sitting at home being like, I need to talk to Aquarius. And I'm like, would you calm down? Aquarius don't want to talk to you when you're sitting there on the floor like that. Get up, clean your face off. Come on now. We're going to call, you know, Moon card. The thing on this is that your intuition is strengthening, but you know they owe you a lot of apologies. You felt like it's coming. We have an emperor that's completing their awakening. Masculine or feminine. Remember, there's no gender in tarot. Okay, my male Aquarians, you were dealing with an unawoke female emperor, right? They were the runner. Oh my gosh. But they're completing the journey. We're watching this in real time as it happens. I got to do something special for you, Aquarius. I need to see your guys' blueprint. I can't do full intuition on this one. I need to see the blueprint. I use the biblical shadow tarot. Okay. Hey, Casey, what's up? Spinny hugs. This deck here goes above my intuition. This is when I go to God and go, I need to see the blueprints. I need to see Aquarius and their person's blueprints, please. So I normally don't pull a second deck during all signs, but in your case, I need to see the blueprint because we're literally watching the energies of an emperor energy awakening in real time and going from that egotistical side into boss energy. The King of Wands, the Tower card. They've been through a tower with the Strength card that's left them alone and on their own. They've lost everybody in their life. Dude, Aquarius, the posts that they're posting, they're old pictures. They're not current stuff. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, wow, I didn't post that picture from the Christmas party last year. I'll do that. It looks like I'm having fun. Literally, for some of you guys, especially those of you that they were a bar hop or a bar scene type of person, you know that most recent picture? Because I see a recent picture. Here's what I literally see happening is I see them walking up to just people at a bar, a party, or an event, being like, literally, like they might even lie because look, everybody lies, except for me. Except for right now when I just lied about not lying, which now we're stuck in a vicious loop that we can't get out of, so it doesn't matter at this point. No. The tower card at the strength card, everybody lies. It's tower card on the strength card that comes. I thought you said I was lying too. I don't know. What? Their pants are on fire. The thing about this coming through, hey Mac's on YouTube. I love it. The thing that's coming through here is that you're getting a preview of the future vibes, because is this person, which one of you guys are in the public eye somehow? Because it seems like you were, their ego problems actually bruised your ego a little bit too, where like their depression bled out onto you a little bit and you felt down, like they were dragging you down. Because we all got to have just enough ego to keep our confidence built up, right? You know, that's how you do that stuff in the morning and being like, looking in the mirror and being like, gorgeous, looks good, right? Or play this backwards if you need to figure out what I'm talking about. There is a speed setting that'll slow my voice down too. It's cool. That YouTube, you need to do that. You need to put one more thing in here that lets us to reverse these readings and play them from the end of the reading to the start of the reading. It's like playing a country song backwards, where all of a sudden the girl comes back, you get your card back, the dog comes home. I'm just kidding. Anyways, yeah, play Waylon Jennings backwards and see what happens with this one. You guys, here's the thing that's going on this one is that, like, here's the thing. They had you on a pedestal, but they had themselves on an even bigger pedestal, and that was the tower moment, right? Humpty Dumpty sat on a pedestal and had a great fall, and all the king's horses and all the... Something about the Humpty Dumpty rhyme or the song resonates to you. Oh my gosh, okay, I do know the song. I know you all would think this isn't in my playlist, but I literally hear do the Humpty Hump. Okay, all right. The thing on it is that your heart wants to do this and wants it to work out. Your brain is a little anxious on your side, okay? Or theirs is. Either the roles are reversed or you guys are both going through this, because in the blueprint, you both want things to move forward, but the King of Wands on the Death card shows a transformation and a reboot going on. God literally unplugged your person, Tower card, and then plugged them back in, and they're a progress bar booting up in the new timeline energy, okay? So that's what's giving you this preview of the future. Now, here's the thing on it, though, is that you've been feeling the energies, and some of you guys have even had a dream lately. The dream's giving you that glimpse into the future. It's how you guys are still communicating. There's a telepathic connection between the two of you guys, okay, that leads in on this moon card. Something about, on this tower card, something about a cell phone tower might resonate. I don't know if somebody lives near one of them big 5G cell towers, or like a cell tower got moved, or a cell tower got taken down. I don't know. Or maybe it's just power lines like that. Remember the old age adage about living underneath the big power lines because it like messes you up if your house is near there or something? I don't know. I always thought living on the even number side of the street was a good thing. My grandma taught me that, so I don't know if it's a thing or not. But maybe living on the outside of the street is something totally worth trying. Who knows? Your person totally does. In your blueprints, we are at the time here during Leo season on this strength card that your person is destined to start transforming and changing. The Mercury retrograde we're experiencing right now is not about everybody else coming back to us. It's about us getting to reflect back on who we do and don't want in our lives. All right, going forward in a newer timeline. As soon as this person Mercury retrograded back during Leo season, right now it's happening, they realized that they had a lot of work to do. It's just a light bulb awakening epiphany moment that somebody bought him a Bible and a cheeseburger. For some of you guys, maybe something about an arranged marriage, or there could be a difference in like religion or a difference in spirituality or something, but they're going to wind up working out to come your way. That's the vibe that I dig on this, okay? I told you, the Page of Pentacles. Somebody here either collects stamps or collects coins. No, that's coins. Because I'm seeing, well, the reference I'm getting is, being in the United States, is I'm seeing the 50 state quarters. But something about a coin collection might resonate. Ooh, nice. The Ace of Wands. Aquarius, there's still a spark between you guys. This connection is still hooked up between you two. The makeup boom boom is going to be epic. It is so tarot after dark. We are way past Scorpio. Oh my gosh, Aquarius. I do declare, Aqua, you're making me hot under the collar. Not me. You're making your person hot under the collar. So they're totally watching your social media still, using your pictures. Everything is still in the camera roll. Even if they get a new phone, they freak out. And they're like, oh my gosh, save all my pictures. Back when they like literally, okay? They totally want to beam you aboard the spaceship. Alien emoji. You know what happens on the spaceship stays on the spaceship. They are not at the bottom of the ocean. That is so crazy. Anyways, here's the weird part. Aliens aren't at the bottom of the ocean. They're not still up in space. They literally could be your neighbor or your boss or your coworker. You really think they're still trying to figure out a way to get here? They've been here for ages. They look just like us. Anyways, and here's the thing. They're actually cooler than most of the humans, the ones I've interacted with. I kind of like them. Straight up. Now, Emperor to the Empress, hold the phone. Bohemian Rhapsody's song might resonate, or Queen's song, Bohemian Rhapsody, it may totally resonate to you because we have the Emperor and the Empress showing up. The Countess of Roths and Thomas Andrews have graced us with their presence. And for some reason, Ben Guggenheim showed up to the party too. But anyhow, the Playboy, Playgirl energy becomes the boss. We literally have a union. This is the divine union of a twin flame coupling coming back together on the Four of Wands. These are the rewards going forward we've been waiting for, because totally you can ride around in a gremlin banging your head to Bohemian Rhapsody because when the Emperor and the Empress show up, we're not worthy. We're not worthy. Okay? You better invite me to the wedding. I give really good presents. Okay? Maybe I can bring a band. Okay? Or I'll at least bring Bill. We'll jam together. I don't care. It's cool vibes. Now, the thing on this that's going forward is I see him wishing they had knew what they knew then, because we'd have never made it through all of this. Yet it had to happen, because if they hadn't have put an end to their player ways, this would have been really, really worse going forward, okay? This is totally the vibe that by you guys having to go into this no contact silent period, this is what would have happened if the Titanic had hit the SS New York. Okay, here's a different story instead of Violet Jessup. As Titanic was pulling out of harbor on its way out for its maiden voyage, it almost sucked another ship into its side. Ironically enough, the ship was called the SS New York. The Titanic suction sucked the ship. If they had not got a tugboat in between those two boats and the one ship had hit Titanic, it would not have been in the middle of the ocean on April 14th. It would have been delayed. Interesting that the ship's name was New York, right? In this case, you guys separating literally was the New York hitting the Titanic. So that this happening the way it did prevented a massive iceberg collision later on down the road. If that makes sense. Just go with the flow. You know what I mean, right? All right. Some of y'all somebody owns a boat or a houseboat too might resonate. But the thing on this is that now that they're getting better and we're experiencing the awakening, they really wish you were together to reap the rewards with them on this one. So if you don't even think they think about you, you're going to be totally mind blown to find out how much they've missed you and how much work they've done. You will not even recognize them. Okay? I told you you're the one you're the manifestee. They're literally sitting there saying into the energies, if I had one more chance with Aquarius, I would totally get this right. So I think God's going to have to step into this connection. He's going to bring you guys back together. It's going to be a bumping into each other. Either somebody has to move for work or change or something. Even for those of you guys that live local, you're just going to round the corner at Target and bump into them. And for those of you that part resonates, they have already seen you in a store, but you were busy and you didn't see them. And they had a mild panic attack going, oh my God, it's Aquarius right around that was Aquarius. Oh my gosh. Okay. They're getting ready to reach out on this one, because the thing on this is that the talk will bring clarity as to why it all happened. It'll all make sense after this communication comes in. Okay. That if you've reached out first, you would drop their jaw if you did. Okay. Whoever's turn it is to go next in your communication, your personal story, because you know, and so does your person, you both do. The energies are right in the week ahead for you guys to make the move, take the risk, or they will. So I got to issue a reunion watch for you. The energies are right. Ace of Swords on the Sun card with that 10 of Wands and the 4 of Wands and the Emperor to the Empress. I'm going to go all the way. You're the first reunion warning I'm issuing tonight. I'm confirming that reunions have been sighted in your area and you need to board up the windows and hide your kids and hide your wife, and because there have been reunions cited in the vicinity of your area, and it's going to happen to you. 7 of Pentacles into the 10 of Cups. And there's the Ace of Cups. They're back in a new love energy. Even the past person has done the work, closed the cycles, and they're ready to start fresh with the Ace of Cups. I love it. Oh, well, could be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer. Gemini and Aquarius are here. Oh, it could be another Aquarius. Aries, Libra, Taurus, Sagittarius, Capricorn. There's something in the Sagittarius reading for you, too. And if you have Sag in your chart or are dealing with a Sag, there's something in the Sag reading for you. And Aries and Cancer. Okay, Scorpio, just because I said so. Oh, and of course, Leo. All right. At some point in everybody's life, they've dealt with a Leo. Don't worry, I'm a Cancer. I know to watch the Leo. Anyhow, I hope it helps, Aquarius, and I totally cannot wait to do your collective reading this week. This is going to be a fun one. All right. I love you, Aquarius. Leave a comment, and if you want to keep your personal life private, just pop an emoji down there. It still helps the channel. God knows what you're thinking when you post it, and that way I can still help you manifest it. But like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later this week for your reading. All right? Love you, Aquarius. Hold on, I got to pull these. Hold on, let me get the shadow deck out. Hold on. There we go. So, Pisces, we're going to use the shadow deck for you since it's there. Okay. And the shadow deck. And these are that. I like watching people that actually, like a tarot reader, when I see them picking up the cards or cleansing the energy instead of cutting it and editing it out and stuff, I like it. Because like all of us know, you can tell when it's an AI tarot channel when you see those images and it's like the cards don't match the cards the person's talking about. You can see the little flame and the candle flickering on repeat about every 10 seconds, and you know. That's why I only watch tarot channels that I can see the tarot reader picking up the cards or cleaning up the energy. I just think it's chef's kiss. It shows the reader puts all of their heart and soul into it. And I love it. Wrinkly hands. All right. You ready? Pisces, you ready? It's time for the grand finale to the fireworks display that is the Zodiac. All right? And that's you. So let's do this to it. Because you are amazing, Pisces. You sit and listen to the other 11 signs issues. No problem. Take your time, Mr. or Mrs. Tarot Reader. You are just the definition of patience. It's beautiful, right? So let's give it up for the grand finale to the fireworks show that is the Zodiac with Pisces. You're going to be at 251.29. What up, Pisces? How you doing? All right, let's see what we got going on for you and one on your mind. All right, thanks for being here too, Pisces. And like, share, comment, and just be a part of everything. I love you. All right, what do we got for Pisces, please and thank you? Tap me into Pisces energy. Give me everything you got for Pisces. Oh, and I will do another cards and coffee. That's going to be tomorrow, Wednesday, and we're going to do an evening one. Okay, I'll lock the time in for sure, but we're going to do an evening cards and coffee for Super Chats tomorrow night, Wednesday, July 23rd. Okay, what do we have for Pisces? What do we got for Pisces? Woo! Whoa, nice. Oh, thanks, Miss Kip. Spinny hugs. I love you, girl. Hey, Gina. You had the 5 of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Moon stopped me from shuffling. This tells me the deck's charged and energized. All right? That on this here with the High Priest, 5 of Pentacles, strong Taurus energy shows that an end to the silence, and you start feeling better, and you're elevating. All right? I like this. For those of you dealing with any kind of a health issue, I see in the week ahead, some healing energy that helps you on your journey where you just wake up one morning and like, wow, I feel better. Cool. All right? So let's go for it. I'd love to give you a magical rainbow unicorn reading, but it's only one of those. You wake up after like some good sleep, your health gets a little better, you get a little clean bill of health from a doctor, and you're perking up. I like this. This sounds good. All right, let's do it. 2 shuffles. Here we go. Ready, Pisces? 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the pretty, proud, powerful Pisceans, because you are the Zodiac's secret weapon. Everybody thinks you're Dory from Finding Nemo. Little do they know that you're a piranha. It's awesome. It's cool. All right, let's go. Shark bait. Ooh, ha, ha. The 6 of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. I told you you're going to feel better this week. You got Caitlin Petty making it to the CMA Fest on time, having to navigate traffic down Broadway. That's impressive. With time to spare. You got the Fool card. You have already made it to the end of an old chapter in an old cycle. You've closed the chapter. You're already in the new chapter with the Fool card. This is getting ready to take a chance with the Ace of Cups. This is going in a new direction. And the Queen of Wands, Violet Jessup in the Titanic deck, shows up with the King of Pentacles. How about a mature and a solid connection this time going forward? One that actually gives as much as you do, equal and reciprocal. This is either a past person returning in the Ace of Cups energy, that they've done the work and the cycles won't repeat themselves. However, for a good percentage of you guys, when the Fool card and the Ace of Cups is here, this tells me you have done the rewards for closing the doors on those old cycles, the old people, places, and things that are no longer appropriate in your life. Your rewards is new love, Aries and Cancer energy. Some of you guys could be dealing with an Aries, a Cancer, or possibly a Leo, but the Six of Wands is your overall energy. You're getting a good reading this week. Justice card. Nice. Told ya. The Four of Cups, the people that make you feel Four of Cups, you are Justice card cutting out of your life. You've already done it. And the King of Cups, you hold the key. You know you hold the key. This is beautiful on this. Because remember, the King of Cups, that's your energy. That's Pisces energy. The Kings are mutable. The Queens are cardinal energy. The Knights are fixed. The Pages are still young and don't know what they want to be when they grow up yet. They're a wild card. But this is you. You're the mutable water sign, King of Cups. The Queen of Cups pours the heart onto everybody, wears their heart on their sleeve. But the King of Cups, the way Grandma Sag explained to me, that's the card of self-love. The King of Cups turned the cup inward. Remember, that was one of the things that ticked Jesus off, was those people that were so worried about polishing the outside of the cup that they never cleaned the inside of the cup. But you've done that. You've cleaned the inside of the cup. And you found justice on the Four of Cups vibe, Jonah's anger after everything that you've been through. Queen of Pentacles takes you into Proverbs 31 status going forward. Masculine and feminine, no gender needed. It's gender neutral reading. Some of you guys might even have a gender neutral name. But Queen of Pentacles on the Nine of Pentacles shows in the week ahead the confirmations. Even some of you guys may get an award or a congratulations or a shakeup. So this is putting you into a mature energy, Queen to the King of Pentacles, where you're ready. Some of you guys might even be in a Saturn return, that you've like grown into the phase of like trying to adult, or the midlife crisis is over, or the old crisis is over. I could definitely be reading for some of my seasoned Pisceans, the more adult, mature Pisceans, okay? Some of you guys might be a Pisces, Aquarius, Cusper, but you're following the star. You're following your divine work and your healing. You're on your Acts 24:20 mission. You know, I don't know what you did to this person, Pisces, but you totally triggered an awakening in them. And literally God is thanking you as he like infects their phone with tarot and spirituality and stuff about adulting and that, okay? Jordan Peterson vibes and things. This person has undergone a transformation. Could be a Libra, could be a Cancer, a Capricorn, or an Aries. The cardinal sign energy is strong, but you've also got Sagittarius and Virgo here. Could even be another Pisces. For some of you guys are an Aquarius or a Leo. Somebody's either a life path 6, 4, or a 9. Oh, your love changed this person. Even though it's hard to reach this person in new ways or other ways. Like you're like, I hit a brick wall, Archer. I didn't know what was left to do. But the rewards for the stuff you've had to let go and let God and give up on is bringing in the rewards for what you wanted. You've either gotten your past person to change their act, completely reboot, timeline shift, or the new person blows your mind away and you're almost like nervous about it. Yeah, because it's like the thing that it is this, you put this person into a place of a new way of thinking. You change their mindset, okay? When you met, they were the complete opposite of what they're becoming. That's the thing. And you put up with a lot. Page of Swords, they're totally still checking you out with the Eight of Pentacles. I told you, literally, Page of Swords on the Eight of Pentacles. They're learning from you. You're the one that triggered their awakening and awoke them to this, and now they're into it. Some of you guys might even work together. The thing on it is that they're nearing the end of their shadow work. You are going to wind up hearing from this person. Interesting. Somebody here might work in the service industry, like at a restaurant or something, because I'm hearing something about, well, it's that guy on TikTok. It's that etiquette dude that's like, this is the proper way to eat a banana. And it's like, just eat the banana. You got to put the peas on the fork. And it's like, just get a spoon, right? I don't know. It's like the vibes that, you know, when somebody wants you, if you want the last biscuit, that really means they intend to fully eat it. And they're just being nice, right? This is one of those person that used to be like, well, not to offend you, Pisces, but, and you totally knew as soon as anybody leads in with that, they're totally, if you've got to lead up to anything that's like, not to offend you, but that's your gigantic sign, cross watcher, to shut your pie hole. Don't say it. Page of Cups on the Page of Swords. They do still check you out online. And for those of you that, some of you guys actually went ghost and don't do social media, and you got them in a Google scramble trying to figure out where your posts and your socials are. But for those of you that are still online, they just keep checking it and wondering why nothing's changing. They're building a little bit of a conspiracy theory here for you. The thing on this is they've totally awoke to your connection from what you taught them. And you thought they didn't even listen to you, that they were more worried about taking advantage of you and your nurturing or your body or your mind or your wallet. They actually heard everything you said. They took it in, Four of Cups, Page of Cups, even though they acted like they didn't because they knew better. They were always right. And they made you repeat yourself, never listened to you, and literally wound up putting you into a point of feeling like it's always your fault. Or what are you doing wrong, Four of Cups? It's not. This one was not on you, Pisces. This was on them. And what they did to ruin your ego and everything, they had to deal with some serious karma on this with the Justice card. Okay? For some of you guys, there could have been legalities involved in that, but they're awakening. And you know what? Sometimes this is all it takes. One random tarot reading pops into your phone, and all of a sudden you're falling down the rabbit hole, right? Like for those of you that know this person, some of you guys, either you or them are on TikTok, okay? Sagittarius energy, Cancer and Scorpio too. But the thing is, what I'm seeing on this is literally, they stopped one time scrolling and it was like, I'll tell you your soulmate. And they're like, I don't believe in this stuff. Oh God, Pisces talked about this stuff all the time. Now they can't stop. Yep, cross watchers, they're just little cards. Don't worry about that. These don't do anything. You can buy them on Amazon. They're nothing. Right? Seven of Cups. They're being slightly tempted. It's tempting them. They're like, wow, this tarot, this totally did. And you don't think it. You think they're just still being Johnny Bravo or Jane Bravo, right? Still in their ego. And yet next time you talk to them, they're going to be like, oh my gosh, tarot. I could see you guys getting a couple tarot readings from me in the future. I have clients I read for that are married couples, business couples, celebrity couples, that it's not always love. It's about advancement, money, and things. Y'all, or for some of you guys are going to actually be pulling tarot together in the future. Seven of Cups. They have a serious fear of FOMO at the moment as a result of their awakening, and that they're like, oh my gosh, what if Pisces is my soulmate, Scorpio energy, or my twin flame, Sagittarius energy? And then they're like totally stuck on you all of a sudden out of nowhere, and they can't even figure out why. The pole shift has turned the runner into the chaser. How about that? And the thing on this is, now, and for those of you the guys that you think, well, Archer's just being nice and sugarcoating it. No, it's actually... I got bored once and actually took the time to read the entire terms and conditions about the phone, the apps, and how it works. If y'all both are in each other's contacts list and then you both have the same apps, it interacts. And the stuff you interact goes through the phone, it gets into their phone. It's science. You can't beat it. The thing on this is that you're their Girl Scout cookie, Pisces. Like every time the Girl Scouts come to town, they're like, oh God, you got any more of them tag-alongs? Yep. That's what it is. You're their Girl Scout cookie dealer. Dealer. Archer, they're kids. They're not, oh my gosh. Yeah, but I know when I see those red boxes on the street corner, I'm like, oh man, now I'm going to go broke. And fat. No, I'm not. Now, the thing here is that we've got two people with fears of approaching, okay? Because you guys both, like, you both have faced your demons. When I look into both of y'all's pasts, wow, okay, there's stuff about them you don't even know yet that would blow your mind. There's stuff about you they don't know that would blow their mind. You guys, your courses over lives have paralleled each other. You have to be from the same star seed of origins. Your lives are so similar. Even though at the point now, they've got their own demons in their head. See Toby on the Seven of Cups? The Seven of Cups in my tarot, this is the Love Island card, right? No further explanation needed, right? I will neither confirm or deny if I watch that show. Anyways, Page of Cups and the Two of Cups. There's an offer still coming your way. You guys are still on track for this to work out and for reunion to get this right. Even though with that devil, they think you hate them. Straight up, Toby's sitting there just like tempting Jesus in the desert. And they're being like, Pisces hates you, right? I know, right? Yeah, Pisces, because that makes Toby happy. If you guys don't get back together, work things out, and be all awesome, sauce, and in love, Toby wins. Toby's not going to win. Just like you know better. You know what I mean? So does your person. Some of you guys, there could be maybe some of you guys like same church, same religion type of a vibe, or same spirituality. Yeah, 10 of Wands into the Page of Swords. So the thing is on this is that we just need to let them process this. They're getting ready to eat, like they're not getting ready to eat the humble pie. They're finna win a humble pie eating contest. Okay? In fact, I don't know why, but something about a pie eating contest or even a hot dog eating contest, like, I don't know, resonates, or like world's biggest steak at the restaurant or so. I don't know. Something about somebody eating a something eating contest and winning it. Let's let them process the humble pie, because it at first it don't go down that smooth, but 3 of Wands, they'll adjust. They'll get used to it. Some of you guys are both like mutable signs, adjustable signs. But once they get to this part of the process, once they win that humble pie eating contest, 3 of Wands, you're going to be the second to know. And some of you guys will get the call on this week. All right. So Aries energy, the cardinal and the mutable energy is pretty strong for you. So you got cardinal signs would be Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. And then the mutable signs are you, Virgo, Gemini, and Sagittarius. There's also Leo. There is Aquarius, Scorpio, and Taurus. That's all 12 signs. That's the four fixed signs. Oh, Ficus is here too. All right. So I hope that helps for you guys. You or them could be born on the 4th, the 24th, or the 14th, the 2nd. Angel number 227 may resonate to you. The 8th, the 18th, the 28th, the 21st, the 14th, the 19th is here, the 17th, 27th, the 25th, October 7th, and July 10th might be dates that resonate to you guys. And I'm also seeing the 9th. Okay, and something about the 2nd resonates too. Okay, so I hope that helps, Pisces. Keep me posted, because it looks like this week ahead for you is going to be so much better than what you've been dealing with for a while. I love that for you. All right, I hope it helps, and I cannot wait to do your individual collective reading, because I want to get deeper into this energy between you two. It's going to be awesome. So I'll see you later this week, okay? Like, share, comment, subscribe. Please leave a comment down below to help the channel in that. But if you want to keep your personal life private, just pop an emoji. God knows what you're thinking when you posted it, and that way I can still help you manifest it. All right? So until I see you later, I love you, Pisces. We did it, guys. That was awesome sauce. Thank you all so much for the amazing turnout. You guys taking time out of your day to hang out with me is just beautiful vibes. And I love you guys so much. All right? Remember, these readings will resonate to any placement in your chart, okay? Because y'all, you and your persons, all of us on this planet, we're not just our sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. All the parts of your charts matter just as much, okay? And God, thank you for the messages we got for everybody too. As always, we appreciate your divine protection, direction, and guidance for us. Amen. And remember, if you want to book a personal reading with me, email me at archerastrology@gmail.com for only a little bit longer, because in August, we will be launching the auto-scheduling website, where you will be able to just simply follow the link that will be in all the videos descriptions. It'll be on the link tree and everything. You get to pick your reading, your date, your time, process payment. I get notified, you get notified. It is all automatic, and you no longer have to wait for me to reply to the emails. It's going to be an automated August here at the channel, and it's all about growth. All right. So thank you all for being here. I love these decks. And until next time, peace and love. Don't forget to tell someone around you peace and love. It means more than you think.